and welcome back to the annual watch party for Secret Invasion Episode 6, the finale. Guys, I'm super excited for tonight's finale of Marvel's Secret Invasion. I see that we got 5 people in here. I appreciate it as always. Make sure to like this stream and also let me know how is everything. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys, is the picture quality good? Let me know. Sunny, I hear that you said the Marvel Secret Invasion, key bad, yeah, it would take place Karga. Sunny, Sunny, I'm confused what you mean by that, but I definitely think that we'll get some sort of like reference to the Marvels probably by the end of the episode, if that's what you're saying. Hi Jamigi, how's it going as always? Geek, what's up? I'm doing good, bro. How are you, Geek? I'm super excited, guys. I'm super excited for tonight's episode. I see that we got 6 people in here. Guys, as always, make sure to like the stream and share the stream. Guys, let people know that we do these watch parties every week, every Wednesday at 2 a.m. It's going to be that way for, like, other shows to come. It's not even just Secret Invasion. Of course, we won't have any shows for a while that we're going to be doing 2 a.m. streams for. I mean, due to the fact that a lot of shows aren't like the next 2 a.m. watch parties that we'll have will probably be Ahsoka. If you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know if you guys are interested in me doing Ahsoka watch parties, and that's not going to be until August, so we have a while until we do these watch parties again. But let me know theories down in the comments. Let me know. The guy, what's up? How's it going? Make love to that like button, guys. The guy, you're always the GOAT. I appreciate you. Sunny, you said, is it Captain Marvel cameo? There could be a Captain Marvel cameo by the end of Marvel Secret Invasion. I would not be surprised, due to the fact that I think the Secret Invasion ties in with the Marvels. We got 8 people in here. I want to say thank you to everybody, of course, as always. Next show, Jamigi, of course, is, like you said, Loki. I think it's Loki, then it's Echo, or I think it's Echo. No, it's Loki, then Echo. So really the next Marvel show, like you said, will be Loki Season 2, which I'm telling you guys this right now. Loki Season 1 was my favorite show, my favorite Disney Plus show, and it still is. I'm super excited for Loki Season 2. The theories are about to go crazy. The series is about to go crazy. You guys are not going to want to miss my reaction, so if you haven't done so, please smash that subscribe button and smash the like button for the stream, because like I said, guys, there is going to be no other better place to watch anybody's reaction to these Marvel shows than me, if I'm being honest. Like, this shit's about to get crazy. I'm so excited for Loki Season 2. It's going to be crazy. I'm super pumped. Yeah, mine too. I love Loki. Yeah, Geek, yeah, I remember you telling me that you loved Loki. Yeah, I'm super excited, of course. Geek, you said this. You said, I'm pretty good. Sorry that I've missed the last couple of streams. No, you're good, of course, as always. If you guys can make it, it means a lot to me. If you guys can't make it, just make sure to like the streams. If you can't make it, definitely watch the replays of my streams. It helps build the channel up when you guys like it anyways. If you guys can't make it to the live broadcast, it means a lot to me when you guys like it. I've been swamped with homework in college, and I actually haven't watched episodes since the first one. Lol. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Clearly, it tells me that you've caught up. Sanate, you said, Scarlet Witch update, please, bro. Scarlet Witch, as far as I'm concerned, Scarlet Witch, I heard, Elizabeth Olsen is going to be making a cameo in Deadpool 3, and apparently the Scarlet Witch is going to be fighting, was it Jean Grey? The Jean Grey that we got in the old X-Men movies? Apparently that's what I heard. There's going to be a whole big fight sequence. I don't know if it's going to be exactly our Wanda, but there will be a Scarlet Witch fight versus Jean Grey, I heard, in Deadpool 3, which, of course, we won't have Deadpool 3 because of the fact that, the SAG is on strike right now, so we probably won't get Deadpool 3 until, like, the end of next year. They probably won't make that May release date, unfortunately. The guy, you said Fury and Carol catching up in the trailer for the Marvels. Yeah, it makes me think Brie won't show up here. Show up there. You could be right, the guy that you make a good point. Maybe Carol won't pop up here. Maybe somebody else will. Fingers crossed we get some cameo. I'm really hoping. But we'll just have to wait and see until this episode. Hopefully this episode's long, guys. I'm really hoping this episode's a really hefty, long episode. The guy gonna go crazy, like Fury gonna use everyone's power. The guy, you could be right. Fury could take everybody's power. You never know. I don't think that's where it's going to go, but we'll just have to wait and see until the episode. That's a good theory, though. Jamigi Echo is going to be different because of all episodes will release same time. Jamigi, that's going to be crazy. A lot of people think that that's Marvel's way of saying they have no faith in the Echo series, them releasing all episodes at once. I take it as Marvel trying something new, and they want to try the binging platform. They want to see people's reaction. So that's why I'm really hoping everybody watches this show, whether they're interested in Echo or not, because this might be Marvel's test. I'm taking it as Marvel's being smart on this, them using this as a test of will people watch the binge platform. We're going to use this show as a testing to see if people like this kind of format. So we got to watch this show. Regardless if you like the character of Echo or not, I definitely think that this is Marvel testing the waters of the binging platform. So I think we should give the show a chance if for people that didn't really love the character of Echo, because I think this show will surprise a lot of people personally, and I think it's definitely worth a watch. It looks good so far as what we've seen. Okay, Geek, you said, I heard she's supposed to be the main villain of Deadpool 3. What, Wanda, the Scarlet Witch? That would be cool if that's what you heard, Geek. Sunit, you said, what is about Jonathan Majors? I heard Jonathan Majors is still our king. And I also heard that a lot of stuff got shown in court that he did not do what his girlfriend said he did. There's a lot of evidence that's proving that he is actually innocent. So as far as we know now, he is still our king. With the news right now, nothing is said that he's not our king. As of right now, he's still our king. So I take that as a win. I take that as, this just goes to show that, no one should judge someone until, proven innocent or guilty. And as far as I'm concerned, with the news, it says that he is actually innocent. So I'm really happy about that. I was rooting for him, honestly. I was really hoping that he didn't do what his girlfriend said he did, and it turns out that, as far as I know, of news-wise from the court stuff, that he didn't do anything. So I'm really happy about that. So, and I really was hoping that, things would be okay with that. And so far from what I heard, it has. Geek, you said, I think Monica has a better chance of cameoing than Carol, to be honest. Geek, that's actually a good theory. You might be right, honestly. The guy, Chloe Bennett or Agent May, let's manifest it. Yeah, the guy, that'd be really awesome if one of them popped up. I'd be really happy. Varen, I hope I'm saying your name right, Varen or Varen. When is the episode gonna get live? The episode goes up, I think, if I'm correct, around 3. It could be like 2:50. The episode could drop 2:53. It varies. But I'm thinking it's gonna drop around that time, of course. Hi, Jeff. You said hi. How's it going, Jeff? Geek, you said Echo's the most hyped show. Actually, I'm really happy they're doing better. They're doing better disability representation. So I hope it turns out good. I think it definitely will. I think a lot of people are sleeping on that show. I think a lot of people are saying, like I said, because Marvel is releasing all the episodes, I think that people are saying that, that Marvel has no faith in that show. I don't agree with that. People just want to say whatever they want to say. I think that, like I said, this is Marvel testing out the waters of the binging platform, or how people will take it if they drop all the episodes, like what the response will be. And I'm taking it as a win. I'm really happy that they're dropping all the episodes. Like, that's gonna be a fun stream. It's gonna be a long stream where I'm watching the episodes with you guys. Let me know if you guys want me to do a watch parties for that, because I actually will do a live stream while I'm watching all the episodes. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. The guy, you said Echo will be worth watching if my crush Kate Bishop show up. I have no clue. That'd be cool if Kate showed up. I don't think she will, though. Geek, yeah, Wanda, but it was a rumor I heard. You could be right, Geek. The rumor could be true. It wouldn't be the first time that, rumors became, reality, you know what I mean, but were true. So, the guy, Jonathan Majors, is like, I did not hit her. It is BS. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Okay. Yeah, oh, I get it. I get what you're saying. I do. That's actually funny, the way you're saying it, because of the whole high mark meme and stuff. So that's actually funny, but at the same time, it's a serious matter. But I get what you're saying. Yeah. Geek, you said with Kang's situation, I'm just kinda assuming and treating both innocent until we have proof, yeah, that one is guilty. Exactly. And as far as I know, news wise, he is innocent. There's been a lot of news that's been coming out for the past couple of weeks and months that kind of prove that. So I don't know when his new court date is on really officially goes through. I think they're just waiting for the court to rule it as he is innocent. But the news I've heard makes it sound like he is actually innocent. But like I said, we really won't. We won't have that for sure confirmation until like the court ruling goes through. But as far as news wise, as far as I know and heard, he is innocent. The guy we just seen I think it's Tiana Paris, if I'm correct. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. They cloned Tyrone, so her cameo would be underwhelming in this junk. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna see if Monica or not. We probably won't. I'm really hoping we get a cameo of some sort. We'll just have to wait and see. Sanit, you said Chris Pratt will return as Star-Lord. Yes, I heard about that. I heard that, James Gunn is actually, I think it's going to be a show. I don't think it's going to be a movie. But I did hear that the whole Star-Lord will return, or the legendary Star-Lord will return. I think it's going to be a show or a movie, I heard. So that is cool. I'm happy, especially I'm happy that James Gunn will be back to do that from what I've heard. I think he's the only person that should be dealing with stuff with the Guardians. I think he should be the only one doing stuff, especially still with the old characters. I think he should be the one dealing with the old characters personally. But from what I heard that James Gunn is going to return to do that. That's what I heard. You said, I think Echo gonna turn out like Andor. Yeah, exactly. Like, people slept on Andor and it was like fire. Nobody's expecting it to be good, but it'll probably turn out to be the best. Exactly. I think people are sleeping on it, and I think it's going to be really, really good. Personally, I'm excited for it. Sunit, you said, who is your Marvel crush? My Marvel crush, oh geez, I want to say probably Kate Bishop. Probably, I would say it's either Kate Bishop or it's I don't know. I think it's Kate Bishop. Honestly, I mean, I have a huge crush on Haley Steinfeld, so probably Kate Bishop. And Yelena, but Kate Bishop is just it's Kate Bishop. It's Haley Steinfeld. I mean, she kind of is just my main crush, honestly. The guy you said, I hope David Hasselhoff Fury is the secret cameo. David Hasselhoff Fury, that would be funny. The guy, if that happened, that'd be really hilarious, actually. Geek, you said, I'm glad James Gunn's gonna at least cameo back back to oversee the Star-Lord show, even though he's at DC. Yeah, I definitely think there's going to be still, James Gunn's going to still work with Marvel. I don't think that's just a book that's closing. He's still going to work with Marvel if Marvel asks him. Like, he's still going to do it. I think people have that mix-up where they're like, oh, no, he's done at Marvel. When Marvel calls, bro's going to answer. Like, you know what I mean? Because without Marvel, he would not be where he is. And I think he even knows that. So I think he's still going to, do stuff with Marvel. And I think this is actually good, because hopefully later down the line, when if DC builds up the credibility and builds up the status, I definitely think that we will see a DC and Marvel crossover down the line. And I think James being at DC and has worked with Marvel and has the connection with Marvel, we could see that actually a possibility where that will happen. So fingers crossed that DC actually can be successful, because if it does, then that's when that kind of DC versus Marvel thing will happen. So that'd be really fire, not gonna lie. Geek, you said my crushes are Wanda and Yelena. Yeah, Wanda's definitely up there, of course. Mommy Wanda, of course. Yeah, of course. I agree. And Shuri. Yeah, I love Shuri. Super excited to see more of Shuri going forward. I'm really excited. I think the way they ended off Wakanda Forever makes me even more excited to see where that character is going to go. So I'm pumped. Hi, Otto. How's it going? Nice to see you here as always. Guys, remember to like the stream and share the stream. And if you're new here, please definitely subscribe. Sunny, you said Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is connected to live-action Spider-Man movies. I think that kind of confirmed it so because of the mention of, that nerd from Earth 199999 or 99 wherever he said or whatever. So like Miguel. So that definitely states that like the MCU live action Spider-Man movies is connected to Across the Spider-Verse. Like it is connected. I would not be surprised if we see live action like sequences in Across the Spider and Beyond the Spider-Verse, you know what I mean? We might see it. Sunny, you said Kang is most powerful than Thanos. He is. Kang is way more powerful than Thanos. I think people are undermining how powerful Kang is. I think a lot of people really weren't paying attention in Ant-Man Quantumania, if I'm being honest, because people assume that since that Kang got like beat by ants, it's like no, like think of how much it took for that Kang to be taken down. Think about that. Like he had a whole ass army previously do stuff, and he was wiping the floor with the whole army that did show up in the quantum realm. And then the big pile of ants came. And even then it took MODOK to disrupt his shield for then the ants to get on him. And even then, bro still got up and put hands on Ant-Man. And if it wasn't for if it wasn't for Hope coming back out of the portal to help Scott would have died. And people keep sleeping on that, but it's like, look how much it took to take that Kang down. And I even said, that Kang isn't dead. I want to believe that that's the Kang that we think is dead in Quantumania. That Kang isn't dead. That's going to be the Kang that comes back and is going to be the big bad Kang that we're going to get in, I think, in Secret Wars. I think that Kang is going to get powers. I think he's going to get the powers of the Beyonder, personally. I think that gave him the powers of the Beyonder when he got sent into the unstable, time travel core device, to be honest. I think that actually gave him powers. So personally, I think people just weren't paying attention. That's just a notion nowadays where people just don't pay attention in movies and just want to just critique. They don't pay attention. They want to see what they want to see and they don't pay attention. Personally, that's what I think. You said you said James Gunn gonna drink drink from both poles, Marvel and DC. He playa like that. Exactly. The guy, I agree. Like he's gonna drink from both poles. You know what I mean? He's gonna play with. You know what I mean? He's gonna dabble in both. Like he's not just gonna cut one door off. He's gonna do projects with both. You know what I mean? And I'm excited for that. I think that's awesome. I think that's good that he's not closing off the door with Marvel and he's still going to work with Marvel. I think that's what builds up to the DC versus Marvel later down the line. You know what I mean? Jerry, you said my Marvel crush is Mystique from the X-Men movies. Rebecca Raman, or I can't remember. I don't know how to say her last name, but I know who you're talking about. In X-Men 3, if you know, you know. Haha. That's not a bad crush, bro, Jerry. Honestly, I mean, I had a crush on Mystique too when I was younger. That's for sure. Geek, you said, imagine if Beyond the Spider-Verse we get Toby, Andrew, and Tom helping Miles in the style of No Way Home. That would be fire, Geek. You never know. I definitely think that, people will help Miles, and it won't just be the core that we saw, like the original core, the original core Spider-Man that we saw in Into the Spider-Verse with the add-ons, of course, from Across the Spider-Verse. I think we'll have more Spider-Man helping out Miles. You know what I mean? I definitely think we'll see that, of course. The guy you said, or actually, let me read this. Sunny, you said the Marvels create a second incursion in movie. I think so too. I think the Marvels will create a second incursion because I think we see like the I guess what do you call it? The there's a word for it. Like we see the stuff that we saw in Loki with the sacred timeline. We see the sacred timeline in the background, if I'm correct, in the Marvels trailer. If I'm sure, I think I'm correct on that. So I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? The guy. Do you think MJ got hotter in Spider-Man 2 Insomniac? I think, I think it out of all the face models, hers looks different. MJ's looks different. The guy, I definitely agree. She looks the most different. And I definitely think she looks hotter. I think so. I think it's also because they said that they kept the face model, but it's also the reason she looks different is because of the power of the PS5. Not only that is because of they put her hair down. Her hair's not up anymore, like it's been in Spider-Man PS4. So I think it's just that's why it looks different because we've never seen her hair down, one, and two, because of the power of the PS5. But I am excited. I think the new I think MJ looks good in the new Spider-Man game. I'm excited. I cannot wait for that game. Geek, you said I could be wrong, but I think Kang isn't power based like Thanos was. Thanos was super powerful, but Kang will be most powerful in an army. Okay, so let's get something straight. Kang the Conqueror is super powerful, mainly because of his tech and because of his mind. Thanos is powerful, but he really wasn't as powerful until he got the gauntlet. Like, let's get something straight. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it came to a fight between normal Thanos versus Kang the Conqueror is whooping Thanos' ass. No doubt about it. Like, it's just happening. And I think, really, if it comes down to it, even with Thanos with an army, you know what I mean, without the gauntlet going up against Kang with all of his tech, he would still probably wipe the floor even though Thanos had an army. He'd probably still wipe the floor because of all of his tech that he has. You know what I mean? And his mindset. So it comes down to it where I just think that Kang is just way beyond more of a villain than Thanos. Personally, that's what I think. Delaney, how's it going? Hi. Nighthawk, yo, what's up? What's up, Nighthawk? How's it going? Sunny, you said Ultron will return. I definitely think so. I heard that Ultron will return. I mean, Ultron kind of returned in the What If series, and that's like canon. So you never know. And Ultron does exist in the multiverse. We'll just have to wait and see if our Ultron still exists. He could still exist. I mean, in reality, he is he's AI, so he's probably still around. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. Geek, you said hot take, but I think I prefer MJ's design in the first Spider-Man game. I agree. I mean, it's taking me a minute to get used to the new MJ face. Definitely, I agree because she looks so different. It does look like a new face model, no matter what Insomniac says. I definitely think that they actually like changed the face model personally. I don't think it kind of looks the same. I see a kind of resemblance, but I don't think it looks the same. So I kind of agree. I'm kind of with you on that, where I kind of prefer the old face model. But like I said, it's gonna take me. It's gonna be like the same thing of us getting used to of when like the new face model happened for Peter in Remastered. It took us a minute to get used to the new face model. So it's gonna take us a minute to get used to kind of like the new look for MJ. It's just gonna take us a minute, but I think we will get used to it. I definitely think Insomniac needs to stop changing shit when it comes to like face models, because it kind of will throw people off, and it will kind of, they're kind of messing with perfection a little bit. And that's the one thing I don't like about with Insomniac, is they mess with shit too much when it comes to like face models. It's like, just leave them alone. I mean, if it works, it works, but that's just my personal opinion. The guy you said, the clip that Marvel dropped for the episode today was more humiliating than Luke Skywalker yeeting the saber in Last Jedi. The guy, I did not watch the clip, so I honestly would not know. We'll just have to wait until the episode drops. Geek, you said Spider-Man 2 looks freaking amazing. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. Like I said, guys, I'm doing my stream for Spider-Man 2. It's actually, my stream for October 20th is actually up on my gaming channel, so definitely go subscribe to my gaming channel if you haven't done so. I will be streaming the game, if anybody's interested. Nighthawk, you said, I'm thinking Insomniac Spider-Man is going to have a better trilogy turn on the live-action Spider-Man. I definitely think so. I think that the Insomniac games definitely follow the Spider-Man lore better personally, and I think when they bring new stuff in, their new kind of interpretation on the story of the classic stories from the comics, I think they personally do the best. So honestly, yeah, I think out of all versions of like Spider-Man stories, I think that they actually have the best Spider-Man storytelling. I personally agree with you. I definitely think so. I think the storytelling is definitely up there with like the Into and Across the Spider-Verse storytelling. I think it's like the best Spider-Man storytelling we've seen from Spider-Man projects. I definitely agree. Nighthawk, you said then all of the Spider-Man. Yeah, I agree. Otto, you said could PS5 Spider-Man mention the events of Across the Spider-Verse in game. You never know. I actually had a theory with my bro Troy. I actually said, wouldn't it be funny if, like, at the end of the Spider-Man 2 game, the Spider-Man 2, Peter in the game gets sucked into a portal, and like we won't, and he won't come back until the next Spider-Man game. And he mentions the Miles, like, oh my god, there's a multiverse, I got trapped in a prison, blah 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 blah. Like, it would be super funny if they did that. I think it'd be cool as like an end credit to the game. I think it'd be really interesting, and I think it would be really cool if they dabble in like the multiverse in like the third game. That, I think that'd be really fire. Let me know what you guys think about that theory. Geek, you said, I don't know. I think Thanos could pull out the win if he had the gauntlet with the Infinity Gems. Yeah, I agree, probably. Like, I definitely think that he would probably still cop the win, Thanos, against Kang, if he had the Infinity Stones. I said if he didn't have the Infinity Stones, it'd be a different story. I think Kang would win, personally. But without, he's losing. Yeah, I agree. Like you said, like, yeah, without the Infinity Stones, I think, Thanos is losing. But with the Infinity Stones against Kang, I think he probably would pull the win. Just on the fact, like I said, that when it comes to Kang's tech and his smarts, I think he just solos Thanos without him having the Infinity Gauntlet. Personally, that's what I think. The guy, you said, I'm going to make you choose between Haley Steinfeld and Grace Caroline Curry. Bro. The guy, I might do Grace Caroline. I might do it. I never thought I'd say it, but I might do Grace. Because I love Grace Caroline Curry. I love her. She's great. Night Hockey said, I prefer the new MJ. Okay, cool. I'm glad you like it. And Peter. Like, I prefer the new Peter face model, too. I think he looks a lot better. He looks a lot older. He doesn't look as young as he did in the remastered version. I mean, he looked like young Tom Holland in the remastered version. I hated it at first. It took me a while for me to get used to the new face model for Peter. But I way prefer this kind of, older version of Peter that we're getting in Spider-Man 2. They like aged him up a bit. I prefer it. I think he looks better. Secret Invasion episode 6 streaming time. Okay, Sunny, I think it drops, like I said, if I'm correct. I think it drops at like, it's going to drop probably at like 250 something, to probably 53, 54 Eastern time. I think that's the time it will drop. Sometimes it like takes a minute for it to drop. It doesn't drop at like 250. It like usually drops around like 254, 255. So that's the time will drop, Sunny. Geek, you said, yeah, I agree. I didn't like Peter's new face model in remastered, but like it in Spider-Man 2 because it actually looks good. I'm like you, though. I wish they'd stop changing faces. Exactly, like, Geek. Like, why do they... If it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? There's no reason to fix it if it's working. And I think after the changes they did in this game, they need to stop changing face models. Leave them alone, because it's going to turn people off from replaying their older games. Like, there's still people that still complain about Peter's face and won't play, and won't even play the second game because of the fact that they changed Peter's face. There are people like that. And I think they're running into the problem where if they change it again in the third game, people are just going to stop with Insomniac, because I think it's weird that they do change faces, like you're saying. And like I'm saying, I think it's weird. And I think after that, they should stop. Like, keep the versions that we got. Don't change them anymore. Okay, so the guy you said Insomniac, are you like... the guy you said Insomniac, are you gonna change Peter face again next time? Is it gonna be Nicolas freaking Cage? The guy, that'd be hilarious. Could you imagine? I would be like, okay, we've gone too far if it's Nicolas Cage, the face model for Spider-Man 3 as Peter Parker. That'd be hilarious, and I'd be like, it's gone out of hand. Nighthawk, I don't want any multiverse connection for the third Spider-Man game. Just keep her grounded like the first two games. I think they're setting up Green Goblin to be the final villain. I think in the game we'll see the lead up to Green Goblin, but I don't think we'll personally get Green Goblin by the end of the game. Hopefully they save Green Goblin for the third game. I love how they're adding all these villains, like all of Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery villains, in the game. But there is a thing called you're stuffing the game too much with all the villains, and it's almost like they're gonna run out of shit to do because they're putting so many villains in so many, like, in one game. I love all the villains in the first game, but it's like you're putting all Spider-Man villains in the first game. Like, you don't want to like do too much in the first game. I still love that game, but it's the one kind of thing I don't like is that, save some villains for other games that you're going to do, because I don't want them running out of like villains. You know what I mean? It's like I don't hate that they did it, but I just don't want them to run out of villains by them just doing too much in a game. We don't need like another Spider-Man 3, honestly. Um, yeah, you said Geek, you said I agree with you, Nighthawk. I think they're gonna build up to Goblin in the third game. Like, yeah, I agree too. I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Sunit, you said Avengers Kang Dynasty is defeat to is defeat to an Endgame. I think it's going to be bigger, of course. Like, Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars, it will be bigger than Infinity War and Endgame. Like, this is big leagues, guys. Like, this is like this is kind of like if it, okay, so like the Infinity War and Endgame were kind of like breakfast and dinner. Let's just say that breakfast and dinner, or let's say appetizer and lunch. This will be dinner. King Dynasty will be dinner and dessert. That's how I can put it. Like, it's gonna be crazier. It's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be something we've never seen before. I'm excited. I think we need to trust in the Marvel process. Personally, I think people just aren't trusting Marvel really anymore, which is like baffling to me. But I mean, that's just people. I'm gonna. It's a ride or die with me with Marvel. I'm sticking with them. Nighthawk, I can't wait for Wolverine game. I'm super excited, Nighthawk, for the Wolverine game. I will be streaming that as well when that game comes out. So like I said, go subscribe to my gaming channel at Heroverse Gaming. It's in my channels list. Go subscribe to my gaming channel because I will be covering Wolverine news when that starts to drop, and I will be like live streaming that game when it comes out. The guy, you said you think we gonna get another I am Groot, bruh, moment like last week episode. I don't know. I don't know if we'll get another like I am Groot moment. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I definitely think that it's gonna get real violent in this finale. Probably. I definitely think that it's gonna get rough. I mean, I don't know if people recall, but people were getting shot in the head last week's episode, and like we saw like the bullet going into people's head. Like we saw that stuff in last week's episode. It got real violent, and I think people like somewhat aren't paying attention that Marvel is going that dark route. Like, we've never seen that before with Marvel. People getting shot in the head and all that shit. Like, we never saw that. Like, blood splatter. They're getting ready for Daredevil. Like, people don't understand that. Like, people think that they're really gonna, like, they won't go that full dark route with Daredevil, and I'm telling you this right now, they will. Geek, you said, I really like that analogy, dude. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I definitely think that, like I said, it's gonna be dinner and dessert. Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. It's gonna be crazy. I definitely think so. Nighthawk, the villains I won in the third game: Green Goblin, Sandman, Mysterio. Nighthawk, I agree. I would love for them to pop up in the third game. I think that's a great, listing for the villains for the third game. I agree. I definitely, like I said, I definitely don't. I don't want it to be a situation where, like I said, they're doing too much. I think in this game, if we just have Venom and we just have Kraven the Hunter, I'm perfectly okay with that. If we would have just had Kraven the Hunter in this game, I would have been perfectly okay with that. I just don't want them doing too much because I don't want things to feel too crowded, especially if the game isn't as long. Hopefully this game is longer than the first game. I'm really hoping. But we'll just have to wait and see. I really don't know how long that the second Spider-Man game will be, but I'm excited regardless. I'm super excited. Was it Geek? You said, I wonder which character Insomniac is doing after Wolverine. They confirmed they're doing another character, Daredevil. I'm hoping Geek it's Daredevil because they already put the connections to Daredevil in the first game. Do a Daredevil game. People have been wanting a Daredevil game for the longest time, probably ever since the Daredevil Netflix series came out. That's when people really started hopping on the Daredevil train. I started hopping on the Daredevil train when the Netflix series came out. I can't even lie. I really didn't know much about that character until that series came out, and the character really intrigued me ever since that show came out. And I think because of the hype of everybody loving the character of Daredevil because of the Netflix series, I think it'd be brilliant to be the first. I mean, you're already riding the hype train of like the about people loving all this Daredevil kind of content we've been getting, especially Daredevil joining the MCU, and especially the Easter egg to Daredevil in the first game. It just kind of makes sense to make a Daredevil game. You know what I mean? So hopefully we get a Daredevil game. That's what I'm really hoping. We'll just have to wait and see. The guy, can you make the sus face for us like in the thumbnail watch party where there's a scroll screaming next to you? Can I make the sus face? Okay, I think it was like this. It was like, wait, I forget. It was like, I think that was it. Was that it? I think that's how I did it. But the guy, you cracked me up. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You cracked me up. Although, will Miles get a second game? For sure. Although Miles is gonna get a second game. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. We're gonna get a second Miles game before we get the third Spider-Man game. They would be dumb not to. That game made so much money, and that game made so many people excited, especially for how much hype. I'm so glad for how much love Miles Morales, the character, is getting, because for the longest time, not many people were rocking with Miles until the introduction to him into the Spider-Verse. Like, that was when really people started loving that character, when Into the Spider-Verse came out. And now some people actually would say Miles is more popular than Peter. And I kind of agree with that. Like, I think I like Miles more than Peter. Weirdly, in me, I think I do. And I think that's awesome that a lot of people like prefer Miles more than Peter. I think, I think if people would say that, like, say that way back when, before Into the Spider-Verse came out, like, oh, there would be a time where like people would prefer Miles than Peter, people would probably laugh at that. But I'm really glad now that Miles, the character, is getting so much love. And I definitely think that, it'd be dumb for them not to, again, make a second Miles game for how much love the character of Miles is getting and how much love the Miles Morales game got. I think it'd just be dumb if they didn't make a second game. I think they will. The guy, you said, I hope it's long enough to keep up or keep us satisfied, to keep us coming back, man. Are keep us coming back. That's what she said. Okay. The guy, like I said, you cracked me up, bro. Geek, I'm hoping either Daredevil or Moon Knight. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I would love a Moon Knight game if they did that. Nighthawk, I really want Daredevil game. Sam, I really want it as well. Nighthawk, maybe a Spider-Man cameo in the game. You never know. I definitely think there is an opportunity where like we will get there has to be a way where we'll get they'll kind of like acknowledge the fact that the Insomniac Spider-Man was in Across the Spider-Verse. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be a way that they can acknowledge that. And I think that it's them, Peter getting sucked into a portal and then explaining to Miles in the next game the multiverse exists. It doesn't have to really go into the multiverse in the next game. But I just think it'd be nice for them to acknowledge the multiverse exists, because it does. I mean, you can't just put Insomniac Spider-Man in Across the Spider-Verse and not acknowledge that in the next Spider-Man game. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense, personally. Like, that's what I think. And then you said, the guy, you said, exactly, you made the face like my profile picture perfect. Okay, great. I'm glad I did. I can't wait to see it. Is it going to be your profile picture for YouTube? Because that'd be funny. That would be super funny if you made it your profile picture for YouTube. That'd be hilarious, bro. Oh, man. Nighthawk, you said, I want Troy Baker to voice Matt Murdock, Daredevil, if they do a Daredevil game. If I'm correct, Troy Baker, did he do the voice in the 90s Spider-Man series when like Daredevil showed up in the show, in the cartoon? Did he do the voice, Troy Baker? Let me know. If he did, then I'm totally down for that, if they get Troy Baker to do the voice for the game. I'm gonna be honest, if they get Charlie Cox, the man himself, to voice Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, in the Spider-Man game, I would love that. That would be fire. I would be down for that. Geek, you said, imagine that in the post-credit scene of Spider-Man 2, with everything said and done, Peter just walks up to Miles and says, hey, did I ever tell you about the time I went into the Spider-Verse? Bro, Geek, that's perfect. That's perfect. That'd be so funny if that's how they end it, where they're walking down the street and he says, did I ever tell you the time I went into the Spider-Verse? Or I went across the Spider-Verse? I would cry, bro. That's actually perfect. That's actually a perfect theory, Geek. Please, like, go tweet that, go post that, because that's perfect. That's a perfect kind of end, and it cuts to the credits. I think that'd be actually a perfect way to end the game. It would be perfect, and it's a way that you acknowledge it. It doesn't mean you have to go into the multiverse in the next game, but just you acknowledging it, Insomniac acknowledging it. Chef's kiss, honestly. I would love that. That's a great theory. The guy, can you tell us which Ana de Armas movie is the most fire? Okay. And the best Ana de Armas movie, I think, of course, is I loved when she was in James Bond. I loved when she was in James Bond. She was great in James Bond. I also loved when she was in Knives Out. But I think she looked fire, in particularly in James Bond, No Time to Die. If you haven't seen James Bond, No Time to Die, she pops up in there for like a little bit, and she looks just. I mean, Ana de Armas. I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous. Like, there's a reason she played Marilyn Monroe. Like, she's gorgeous. I mean, what else can I say? Nighthawk, I don't think they would get Charlie Cox since we don't have Tom Holland's voice in the Spider-Man games. I think they still will do Charlie Cox. Like, there's no reason why they couldn't do that. They don't need to have Tom Holland's Spider-Man voice to have Charlie Cox play Daredevil in a Daredevil game. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. Nighthawk, I definitely think that there's a chance that they probably would ask him because, I mean, he is the definitive Daredevil when we think of Daredevil. You know what I mean? Geek, you said, I'm gonna tweet it now. Are you on Twitter? I can shout you out. Yeah, Geek, I'm on Twitter at the Heroverse, so definitely go follow my Twitter if you haven't done so already. Guys, I'm up on Twitter. Like, I have Twitter. If you haven't, it's usually in my description in my socials. I don't think I put my socials yet in the description. I'll probably do that after the stream is done. But if you guys go on Twitter and at the Heroverse, same as how you see it here, you'll find my Twitter. Nighthawk, Troy Baker voiced Joel. Oh, in The Last of Us. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know if he would be able to pull off Matt Murdock, but maybe he could. Although maybe he'll tell Miles he met another version of him. That would be fire, Otto, if they do that. It'd be super fire. Guys, make sure to like the stream. I see that we got 12 people in here. I see we got 8 likes. Let's try to bump up the likes to 12. That'd be amazing. And for anybody in here, please definitely do so to subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. And we do a lot of fun content here. We do a lot of fun live streams here. There's only going to be more live streams yet to come this year. This is just the beginning, honestly, with the live streams. Sunny, you said Secret Invasion connected to the Marvels. I think so. I think it's going to go directly into the Marvels, if I'm correct. So hopefully we see some sort of mention of the Marvels movie as maybe the ending of the finale of Secret Invasion. I hope so. By the way, guys, it is 2:43, so the episode probably will drop around 2:50. Keep an eye out for me. I'm paying attention to the stream. I want to make sure I'm caught up, and I can get everybody's, I can say everybody's like messages in the chat so I can reply to you guys. So just keep me updated if the episode drops. The guy, she played an interesting Marilyn Monroe. I haven't seen her like show. I think it was a show. I haven't seen it yet on Netflix. Her Marilyn Monroe. I think it was on Netflix. I'm not quite sure. I've yet to watch it, but yeah, she it looked like she looked perfect to play Marilyn Monroe. So I went, and she's such a great actress. I would not be surprised if she did an amazing job. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed watching it. Watching If You Know, You Know. The guy, I don't know what Twitter is, but I'll follow you on it. Okay, the guy, that's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Twitter is just social media. If you know what Instagram is, it's kind of the same thing. Really, the best way to put Twitter's kind of like Facebook a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just a social platform and stuff like that. I would say Instagram is its own entity. I would say there's really nothing to compare when it comes to Instagram, but I have Instagram too. I have TikTok. It's just at the Heroverse. So if you guys have TikTok, if you guys have Instagram, if you guys have Twitter, I'm pretty much on everything. Definitely go follow me on there. I kind of keep you guys up to date on everything when I know about news, especially on Twitter, especially on TikTok, especially on Insta. I kind of report the same news all over because I want to make sure you guys, whatever platform you guys have, I'm keeping you guys up to date on whatever news is up. So definitely go follow me on other socials if you got them. Nathan, you said, what's up, man? Can't wait for the finale. Nathan, I'm right there with you. Super excited for the finale. It's going to be a good finale. I have a good feeling. Um, I'm just hoping we get some like they can end this off with they can end this finale off with a banger, and I'm really hoping we get a cool cameo. I'm really hoping for a good cameo. We'll just have to wait. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we. I really don't know. We'll have to wait until this episode drops for me to see like if we'll get any good cameos or not. But Nighthawk, you said Ana de Armas is getting her own action movie next year. Yeah, I heard it's a spinoff of John Wick. Yeah, called Ballerina. Yeah, and she's going to fight Keanu in some point in the movie. I heard it was going to be a show, not a movie. I heard it was going to be a show on HBO Max. I didn't think it was going to be a movie. The guy, I was making a joke because it's not called Twitter anymore. Oh, what's it called? What's it called then? The guy, if it's not called Twitter, it's called X on X. Because it still says Twitter for me when I for the app and I'm on there. It still says Twitter. Although I like that they have the characters of both PS5 Spider-Man and Miles Morales game in second one. Yeah, I like that too. I'm glad that they still kept the voice actors, of course. You know what I mean? They might still do updates to the face models, but I'm glad that they're keeping the voice actors, of course, of Najee and Yuri. And Laura Bailey, of course, as MJ. I'm really glad that they're keeping those voice actors. Of course, we got a new voice actor for Harry Osborn. We also got a new face model for Harry Osborn. I don't know if anybody noticed this, but the face model for Harry Osborn and the voice actor is the same dude from the Ben 10, I think it was Race Against Time, the live action Race Against Time, Ben 10 movie with young Ben. He is the face model and he is the voice actor. I forget his name on the top of my head. He was also in Riverdale at one point, but yeah. Was it? You said... Nighthawk, you said it's a movie. It's releasing June 7th of next year. Okay, cool, Nighthawk. I'm probably going to watch it because of Ana de Armas. I could care less about the John Wick franchise because I think the third movie, I think it's the fourth movie, I think it was trash. I didn't think it was good. I thought it was so underwhelming. I thought it was disappointment. I thought the way they built it up, John Wick 3, I was really hoping it would be something else going into John Wick 4. It just did not meet up to my expectations. It was more action over plot, and I just thought that that's what destroyed the film personally. My review is actually up on the channel if you want to check it out. How more into depth of why I didn't like John Wick 4, but Geek, you said no. The show is called Connectional. Wait, the show is called Connectional, which is about the origins of the Connectional ballerina and gonna be a movie. Okay, cool, Geek. That's cool. It's cool. The guy. I hope they finish us off. Satisfying when we've been waiting for it. That's what she said. Okay. You're okay. Yeah, Geeky said Yuri is my Peter, Najee is my Miles. I agree. I agree with that. I think that they're probably the best, versions of Peter and Miles. You know what I mean? I think that they're my definitive Miles and Peter as well. I also think that it's kind of hard because I think Najee and I think that I'm trying to remember his name. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. Who's the dude that plays Miles in... Oh, Shameik Moore. I think Shameik Moore and Najee are kind of up there when it comes to, like, Miles. I think they both play Miles very well, and I think they're equal for me, for my definitive Miles. I would say maybe Najee a little bit more than Shameik Moore, but I don't know. They both play a great Miles, you know what I mean? Geeky said, I love how Harry looks and sounds in the game. Yeah, Geek, I agree. I think I like the way Harry looks and sounds in the game too. I think he looks more like Norman than the old face model did, personally. The guy you said, I don't get me started on Riverdale. Damn. I know what I'm doing after this. What game? Spider-Man 2 has more footage now? Nathan, yeah, Spider-Man 2 does have more footage now. They have a story trailer out. They have a gameplay trailer that they have a gameplay trailer that released before the story trailer released, which was last Thursday at San Diego Comic-Con. There was a Hall H panel called Symbiotic Relationships, and that's when they released the story trailer for Insomniac Spider-Man 2. I actually did a reaction to it. If you want to see my reaction to the gameplay trailer that they showed, it's up on my gaming channel at Heroverse Gaming. If you want to see the story, my story trailer reaction to Spider-Man 2, it's up on my gaming channel as well. And when I actually get Spider-Man 2 on October 20th, I will be live streaming me playing the game on October 20th, on top of me doing the unboxing, because I got the collector's edition, so I'm going to be getting that statue. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing on stream as well. You actually can put on notifications for that stream right now. It's up on my gaming channel. I actually today put up the stream, so it's live right now. If you guys want to go like put notifications up for it for October 20th, for that big stream, you guys can go do that. Although you said Graham Phillips, yeah, that's his name, Graham Phillips, the guy that's playing Harry, the voice of Harry Osborn. Nighthawk, it's hilarious because Yuri also played Ben 10. Exactly, Nighthawk. I love that because Yuri played, teen Ben 10, and it's funny because Graham Phillips played young Ben 10 in Race Against Time, the live action Ben 10 movie, which was my favorite. I know a lot of people don't like the live action, young Ben 10, but I liked it. Race Against Time. That was one movie I really did enjoy. I thought it was probably the best adaptation when it came to like an animated show. I thought they did that pretty well for the budget that they had, and I liked it. I think Graham Phillips did a great job as Ben 10. So I don't know. You said, Nighthawk, you said Yuri is my definitive Peter Parker easily, and Josh Keaton second place. Exactly, Josh Keaton, Nighthawk, is probably my second for Peter Parker as well. I love Spectacular Spider-Man. I have it all on DVD. I think Josh Keaton kills it. You know what I mean? I think he did the best portrayal of Peter Parker and also Spider-Man with the quips and everything, and how Peter Parker should be acting. I think also like he is probably my second on the list when it comes to the symbiote Peter. I think he does the best job. But like I think Yuri it hits it out of the park, does it a little bit better than Josh Keaton when he was symbiote Peter. But I think that they're both great. The guy, you said you forgot to mention the most important part of Insomniac panel, the Bully Maguire dance. Exactly, the guy. I actually, when I saw that, I did a reaction to it on stream because I covered the Hall H panel, and I loved that. I thought it was really cool that Yuri actually did the Bully Maguire dance. It shows that he really loves the character. It shows that he's really embracing the symbiote side of Peter. I really love that. He's just embracing the bully Lowenthal. He's really embracing that, and I love that. I think Yuri's amazing, and I'm just super excited for the game, man. I'm super excited. I'm super stoked. If you guys have been paying attention to my gaming channel, you guys know how excited I've been for the game. I'm super excited. Geeky said, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised with the titles. I figured they'd call the game something else instead of Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's kind of simple, and it just says it all, Spider-Man 2. Not only that, but Spider-Man 2, there are 2 Spider-Man in it, so I kind of like how they're playing on that as well. I just feel like it's simple. They didn't need to make it too insane with the titles. It just makes sense to call it Spider-Man 2. And they're just playing on the fact that there are 2 Spider-Man in it, so I like that too. Was it Y/H? Vince. I'm just gonna call you Vince if that's okay. Hey, how's it going, Vince? Nice to have you here. Nathan, you said I definitely have to check out your Spider-Man 2 video, and I will be joining you on October 20th. Thank you, Nathan. That means a lot to me that you're gonna go check out my gaming channel. Please definitely do so to subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to get to 100 subs over on my gaming channel. Like I said, it's in the channels part of my main channel. You will find my gaming channel at Heroverse Gaming. So definitely go to my channels list, and you will find my channel, my gaming channel. Nighthawk, you said my favorite live action Spider-Man is Andrew. That's a good choice. I think all Spider-Man are great, and I think Andrew definitely played probably the best version of Spider-Man. I think he really played it off very well. And I think also Andrew's world for Spider-Man just fits tonally the best and is the most comic accurate is Andrew's world, personally, and that's what I think. Geek, you said, imagine if Spider-Man 3, they introduced Ben Reilly, and we have literally 3 Spider-Man. That'd be fire if they kind of did a clone of Peter Parker. I think that'd be amazing if they did that. I don't know. And it kind of fits in the tone of them doing a whole bunch of stuff at Oscorp. So it wouldn't shock me if somehow we got Ben Riley in the next game. That'd be really fire if we did. I don't know if we will, but it'd be really cool. And how like that one comic, exactly like that one comic. Like I said, guys, it is 2:55. I'm actually gonna check and see if the episode is out, real quick, because I'm gonna keep an eye out on it. It should be out now. Is the episode out yet? Yeah, it's out now, guys. The new episode is out. The finale. It's called Home. It's 38 minutes. I'm gonna do my introduction for Patreon, and we'll talk more about the episode after, and we'll talk more about whatever you guys want to talk about. I won't be paying attention as much in the chat because I will be reacting to the episode, but we will talk more after the episode is done. We'll talk spoilers. We'll talk about what we think about the episode. The guy I just subscribed to the gaming channel. The profile pic has me rolling on the floor. What is it? Which profile pic? The one that you have that you wanted me to post for, the guy? Is that the profile pic you're talking about? I'm probably gonna head out so I can watch it. I had so much fun, man. Love your vids and live chats. Geek, it means a lot to me. You have a nice night. I hope you enjoy the finale. Definitely let me know later tomorrow what you think about the episode. Like, you guys can text in the chat, or it will be the comment section when I upload the live stream. So definitely make sure to let me know what all your thoughts are. For people that want to leave now, let me know what your thoughts are on the episode in the live stream once it's up, as a video, in the comment section. Definitely let me know. But thank you as always. I'm glad that you love the vids. I'm glad that you like the streams. That's why I do it, guys, for you. You guys are amazing. You guys literally make me want to be the best version of myself every day, and you guys push me to keep doing this, you know what I mean, to keep striving for my dreams, and I appreciate that, guys, a lot. But like I said, guys, we are going to be getting into the episode. I'm actually going to turn on my headphones, turn on my camera, and do my introduction, of course, for Patreon. But we will talk, like I said, after I am done watching the episode. I'm actually going to start my recording right now. Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Patreon. Guys, we are here with the finale of Marvel's Secret Invasion. It is episode 6, and it is titled Home. It's 38 minutes. Definitely on the shorter side. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of bummed out. It's not as long as some episodes that we've gotten this season. I expected a long finale, but it is what it is. I'm really hoping that they can end this series off with a bang. I'm really hoping for a great cameo. We'll just have to wait and see. But without further ado, we're going to get into this reaction, and we're going to get into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's get to it right about now. As always, guys, I'm going to watch the previously. Okay, cool. Also, I tweeted that you shouted out you out on Twitter, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it, Geek. If you're still in here. Devinder, I think that things will definitely change once things get sorted. But we'll talk more in the chat, guys, after the episode. The guy, I agree. I expected a longer episode, but it is what it is. We'll just hopefully that they can fit it all in 38 minutes. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, let's get Marvel intro. Let's get it. I'm hoping for a good episode. Let's get it. Let's end this series off good. Yeah. It was bloody, the guy. He's leaving again. That's messed up. Wow. He's really putting his wife through it. That's messed up. He can't keep doing this. I hope she honestly leaves. I mean, he can't keep doing this to her. I really feel bad. Like, he left, came back, dusted, she mourned him, came back, left voluntarily, came back again, and is now leaving her life again. That's messed up. He's playing with her. Shit. I think that's Gaia in the car. Oh, she scratch that. Is it Nick? It's Nick, bro. He really rolled up on the crib. All right, let's go. Let's go. That was badass. Badass. Bro really outright rolled up on the crib and said, nah, like, I got no powers, but I'm rolling up in here and I'm not afraid of Gravik. And that, I think that's what scares Gravik, that Nick is still willing to go after him. No powers, no nothing. And he knows, Gravik knows that, like, Nick knows that he has powers, but this will really, I think he's still afraid that, like, even though he has all this power, Gravik, he knows that Nick will still go after him, and that's what scares him the most. That Nick really does not have fears, bro. Like, he just really rolled up on the crib and shot those two Skrulls and is rolling up. And I don't think Gravik is prepared for that, to be honest. Nathan, you said, let's go. Yeah, let's go. The guy you said, not Nick Fury being a creepy old man right now. Yeah, it was a little bit weird. And he did the wife dirty as all hell. The guy, he rolled up a rolly with a double dab of ranch. Yeah, he rolled up with a dab ranch. He really did, the guy. He really did. They lit up the car with an invisible player like this in Fortnite. Oh man, you're not wrong, the guy. Literally, there was nobody in the seat, and they still shot at the car. New Scrollless, the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, New Scrollless is about to, like, not survive Nick rolling. I think Nick is gonna literally blow it up. That's what I feel like is gonna happen. Like, I don't think that place is gonna survive. Where can we watch this show? Shefi or Shiffy. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Disney Plus. It's up on Disney Plus, the finale of Secret Invasion. Or if you're new to the show, now you can binge it all, which is cool. No problem. Nick's gonna use that Minecraft TNT. It's just, these aren't, the thing that I don't understand is that they should know Rhodey enough that Rhodey would not act like this. Like, that's the thing that shocks me. He's smart. He does not want to, like, outright attack Russia because he knows that this is, like, sus. He's just not gonna, like, because he doesn't know the full detail. He's like, yeah, it looks like the Skrulls are working with Russia and doing attacks on us, but, like, I think there's more to it. I'm glad he's not just all out like, oh, I agree with you, Rhodes. Let's do an all out World War III against Russia. Like, I'm glad he's not dumb, and he's not like, and he's actually listening to Nick that he shouldn't trust anybody. I'm glad about that. Wow, Gravik really killed everybody in that room. The lazy, yeah, the lazy creator. Yeah, I don't show the footage here because of copyright. But I did the 3, 2, 1 countdown, and that's how like you guys can watch it with me on the watch party. So if you pull up the version and kind of go where I do 3, 2, 1, you can watch it with us. Oh, wait a second. Um, please tell me. No, no, she just did that to get Rhodey out of the room. Okay, okay. Because I was about to say is um Sonya working with Squirrel Rhodey? I was like, no, I can't believe that she would have done that. I was about to be like, wow. Yeah, it's literally like grape juice splatter everywhere. The guy, you're not wrong with the squirrel blood. Well, was he like dizzy? Oh, is it the Geiger counter? Oh, he's acting. Is he acting? Nah. I feel like this is like I feel like he's joking. Then again, the Geiger counter did show that there was like radiation, so maybe that's not an act, but I feel like it's an act. Whoa. That's if that's Sonya, she's nice. Sonya's nice, if that was her. Devinder, thank you. I love the love from India. Invisible cloak and shield? Oh. Oh shit. Seriously a twist. Yeah, that took a toll on him. It makes a good. Gravik actually makes a good point. He kind of did pimp them out, which is really fucked up. He is the guy for Barbie, Gravik. What the hell is happening at the hospital? Like, what was Sonya's plan here? I guess to just. If the person that's taking everybody out is Chloe Bennett, I'm flipping out. Because Chloe Bennett is an agent, bro. Like, Daisy Johnson's an agent, bro. I swear to God. I'm getting hyped. I'm getting. I swear. I swear to God. If this is Daisy Johnson about to pop up, I'm flipping shit. I'm flipping shit. So neat, yeah. This is the last episode of Secret Invasion. Is he? He's not gonna actually give it to him, is he? Yes, the guy Quake. Quake from Agents of Shield. If she's the one taking people out. I mean, if this is Fury's attempt at giving Gravik what he wants and to spare Earth, I think he should know Gravik enough where he's not gonna like just take that and leave. And I hope Fury's not dumb enough to just give him this, all this power, the Avengers, Carol Danvers' blood. Not smart. This can't be real. Like, I feel like this is him like joking. Please be. Please be. Please be Daisy Johnson. Please be Chloe Bennett. But it would be so perfect. If that's who he texted or called. Please. 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 I don't know if it's Thunderbolt Ross coming in here shooting and stuff. I feel like it's Quake. I feel like it's Daisy Johnson. Like, please be right. Please. Classified. I wonder what that is. Come on. Come on. This has to be an act. I don't believe that he's just like. That he would just give Gravik this. I just. Maybe he's hoping. Maybe he's trying. I think it was the guy. The guy you said. I think he's trying to give himself powers. Like, this is all just a set so he can take the powers. Whoa, Gamora. Oh man, that's everybody's powers. Okay, never mind. Damn it. I mean, that's badass that Sonya did all that, though. If that was her. Or no, there's still a chance that she could be working with someone. Someone else could be there. The guy we did just get named cameos is so far. Did he just give himself powers? Fury. What the hell? Come on, Fury. He just got powers. Okay, you guys were right. The guy, you were right. He just gave himself powers, bro. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting Fury would be... I guess he has everybody's power now? Oh, okay, so it wasn't Fury. It was Gaia. Wow. Great twist. And I was hoping that'd be Gaia the one fighting. I was hoping Gaia was going to be the one to fight Gravik. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Gaia. That's Drax's arm. Whose fuck's powers is that? Is it Visions? I don't know whose those are. There might have been some powers in that I didn't catch name-wise, but I've never seen those powers before. Korg. It could have been Korg. But who has the... I couldn't tell if that was Crystal or Ice. Yeah. Just shoot him. Oh. Ow. How do you kill someone that has Extremis though? Like you can't kill him really. Yeah, I think that might be like you're right. Michael Rosenbaum's character from Guardians, he was crystallized. That's a good theory, the guy. You might be right. Just shoot it. Shoot him. Or just shoot his hand. Then you will know if that dude's a scroll by the purple blood. Let's go. Carol Danvers. That's Carol's power. This is actually badass. I can't lie. Pretty fire. Come on. Come on, Gaia. Mantis. Hey. Yep. Is he? No, bro. No way is bro dead. Let's go. Oh, Gaia's nice. Gaia's nice. She knows how to control this pretty damn well. Just kill him. He's dead. He's dead. That should be the finishing blow. Yep. Now, if it was me, I'd blast his head off personally just to make sure he's dead. Let's go. What's she doing? She's trying to reverse it? Or destroy that? I would destroy that device. Fuck reversing. I keep those powers. Oh, she's letting everybody free. Let's go. We're gonna see Don Cheadle. We're gonna see Rhodey come out of his stasis, and we're gonna see probably who was the name? Everett. We're gonna probably gonna see Everett. Yep, there's Rhodey. Yes. Let's go, Rhodey. Everett? I told you guys. I told you guys. Let's go. How long? Or how long's a long time? That's the question. Dude, if Sharon Carter pops out one of those cocoons, that was one of my other theories that would explain what Sharon's been doing. I guess not though, because I didn't see Sharon pop out. But I did say we would see Rhodey come out. I said we would see Everett come out, and I was correct. I just need to know how long they've been in that stasis. Huh? Oh shit. I mean, that's a little harsh because not everybody was trying to invade. And you said all off-world species enemies? What does that mean? Like Asgardians enemies? Like, what are we doing here? It's a little scary. Facts. She can't take care of herself. She doesn't know who she is. Are you asking her to come with you? I hope he's asking her to come with him. Because I think that was, will you come with me? But I honestly don't know. Okay, it's gonna be. I was the things I wanted happens like Gaia fighting Gravik. I said that it needs to happen where she's the one fighting, not Fury. That happened. Rhodey and Everett did come out, so I like how my shit I wanted to happen happened. For But isn't that what she didn't want was hiding on Earth, and they'd still be hiding? So that kind of doesn't make any sense to me personally, because I thought that was what the fight was with her father, was the fact that he's like he was okay with them making another deal to have their people live on Earth safely, but still hiding, and she hated that about her father. So her going into the same exact deal where they still have to hide to live on Earth is bullshit. Yeah, that was cut. Yo. That's a lot. Yo. Holy shit. Sick. That is cool. That's his wife. She's gonna go with him. But how is he just gonna leave Earth again? I'm a little confused by this because why? I mean, in a way, it does sum up the fact where he's not leaving her again. He wants her to come with him, but like, I think it's a shitty time to leave Earth right now. What's peace? What sounds like peace? Because the world's shit right now. Lara. Or Vara. Kree. Marvels. That would have been fired, the guy. He is asking. I mean, that's what she wanted. I and he wants to be with her, so it'd be dumb for her not to go. I mean, I'm happy for Nick. I guess he is trying to help the Skrulls. That's why he's leaving because of the peace treaty with with the Kree and the Skrulls. I guess it makes sense why he's leaving, and he's not just leaving Earth. And I get he's not just leaving the Skrulls behind again. He's actually trying to help them and do this peace treaty so they have a place to go. And he wants to help them out before the president like really puts a hit, because he already put a hit out on all Skrulls. So he really is on a race now, Fury, to find them a home so that way they don't go extinct. So I understand what he's doing. I'm glad he has a happy ending, but like I don't know, I can't believe this is how we're gonna end it. It's crazy to me. That's it. Ah shit. Okay. End credit? No end credit. You got to be kidding me. Come on, wait a second. Oh man. Okay. Alrighty. We have a lot to talk about, guys. I'm gonna catch up back in the chat. As always, guys, in the comments section, definitely let me know what you thought about this episode. I don't know. I'm kind of I'm happy I got a lot of my theories right. A lot of the things I thought was gonna happen. Like I said, I wanted Gaia versus Gravik. I'm glad I got that. I thought it would have made sense that for anybody. If I would have made sense that for anybody to go up against Gravik when he already had powers was Gaia, because it's fighting on the same. It's a level playing field, and I knew that would be a good fight. And if anything, I thought Gaia fighting Gravik would have made sense because, of course, Gravik killed not only Gaia's mom but also killed now Talos. I thought it would have made sense. Glad we got that. I'm glad also. My theory was correct that we would see Rhodes come out of the out of stasis. I was right that we were going to see also, was it Everett Ross coming out of stasis. I knew I was correct about that. Now the thing that I'm happy about, I'm happy that Nick got his happy ending. I'm glad that Nick asked his wife to come with him. Now I think that this is leaving the world in a terrible spot, because now I understand why he had to leave, because now they are on. Nick is on a timer where he needs to get this peace treaty to work between the Kree and the Skrulls, so that way the Skrulls can get off Earth, so that way they're not going to go extinct due to the president putting a hit out on all Skrulls now. It's a problem now. So I definitely think that this puts the world in a shitty position where, like, now that the Thunderbolt... I could totally see this president, or like a new president. I don't know how this is going to go, though, because it's like I don't see the stages where Thunderbolt Ross could come into play. That kind of puts me in a weird position where I don't see where that would come into play. I thought it would have made sense where this president would die for that to happen, so I'm a little confused how Thunderbolt Ross will come in as president, but I'm really curious to know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Let me know. As always, guys, that was the finale of Marvel Secret Invasion. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and let me know down in the comments below what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Guys, let's talk down in the chat. Let's talk about this episode. Cool. Alrighty. What did you guys think? Let me know. I don't know. I'm happy I got some things right. I am happy about that, but some other things I'm not happy that we didn't see Chloe Bennett. That's one. And I'm not happy that also we didn't kind of get any cameo. But in all seriousness, we did get the tie-in because he did mention the Kree and the peace treaty. We know that's kind of going into Captain Marvel, because again we saw the Skrulls in Captain Marvel, like in the Marvel, and I think it was in the Entertainment Weekly photo. We saw the Skrulls in the background while Captain Marvel was in the front. So we know that this is tying into the Marvels. So we do know that. I just don't know how this president will be taken out and then Thunderbolt Ross president will come in. I just don't. It just didn't set that up enough where it's like I don't know how that's gonna happen. But maybe it's just one of those things where he won't get accepted into the next term. Maybe they'll just kick him out and they'll put a new president in, and it will be Thunderbolt Ross. I don't know. But that was crazy, though, that like he put out a hit on all Skrulls. That was really insane to me. The guy, you did say how romantic and all. I'm happy for Nick, but I'm bored. Yeah, I was a little bored too, not gonna lie, but I am happy for Nick. Jimiggy, you think the president will be arrested? I have a feeling, yeah, because he did put out a hit on all Skrulls that didn't even do anything. Not all Skrulls did that. Wanted a war. Most of the Skrulls wanted to just be, just live on Earth, and wanted to just be safe, and wanted to just, just wanted to live their lives. Now it's like they can't even do that. So it's like now all Skrulls, regardless of good or not, the president put a hit on them to die. So I think he will be arrested. A part of me feels like that's the only thing that makes sense, and will get kicked out, and then Thunderbolt Ross will come in. I guess that's the only thing that makes sense to me. I really would have appreciated maybe the president like dying, or maybe like we found out that he was a corrupt Skrull working for Gravik, and then that's how Thunderbolt Ross would have became president. I feel like that would have made more sense. But I guess it makes sense that this president just got so upset and kind of came corrupt himself, and that's how Thunderbolt Ross would come in. But in a way, Thunderbolt Ross is just as corrupt because we know that Thunderbolt Ross isn't good. You know what I mean? Like we know he has an agenda. We know that he's working with Val. We know that he's working with Val. You know what I mean? Like Val's probably going to help him become president, and in response, uh, or maybe or I don't know what it went. Like maybe Val helped Thunderbolt Ross become president in repay and in like repaying Val to get Ross to become president. Maybe Ross, says like or maybe Val wants him to use her Thunderbolts to get access to government secrets and shit. I don't know how that's all gonna go, but I know that they're working together. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. We probably won't get these answers until Captain America: New World Order, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We'll just have to wait and see. The guy, you said no end credit. You just jerking my chain. I'm done. There's a hit on all the scrolls. Better call Carol, laughing my ass off. The guy, literally, they're going to need help because, I mean, I guess in a way it makes sense because it's kind of like, I don't know how they're doing this as well now because Gaia now has everybody's powers. So it kind of makes me feel like all these kind of heroes are now obsolete, if that makes any sense. Because she kind of has everybody's powers now. So that kind of runs into the problem of like, okay, like she's literally an ultimate powered being. She has everybody's powers. So that's kind of like in a way, like, will be the question that everybody's going to use is like, okay, like why do we need Carol when we have Gaia? Because Gaia, why do we need like Hulk because she has Hulk's powers? Why do we need like, you know what I mean? It's going to run into that problem where like she has everybody's powers now. So it's kind of like people are now going to be like, okay, like, you just gave yourself the ultimate cheat code, which is now Gaia. You don't need anybody else. You have the ultimate weapon. So where does Sentry fall into play? Sentry is supposed to be this super powerful being, but now that you have Gaia, what's the relevancy of Sentry? You see what I'm saying? So it kind of makes me like, oh shit, like maybe Gaia, maybe there should have been a limit on that power. Maybe she should have just gave back the power and broke the machine. I feel like now that this is kind of a problem, but like we'll have to wait and see where that will go going forward, if that makes any sense. Like I feel like that Marvel kind of just gave themselves the ultimate cheat code, which kind of sucks. Nathan, so confused, feels like there is so much more to be told. Why was it only half an hour? Will it lead into the Marvels? Yes, like the problems with the Skrulls finding a home will lead into the Marvels. Like that is definitely a story like going into the Marvels, and I am excited to see that kind of like, hopefully that story will like be resolved in the Marvels. We'll just have to wait and see. I honestly don't know. But we kind of can put two and two together that like Monica Rambeau is definitely on the Saber ship. Like she's with Fury. She goes with Fury to Kamala's house. Fury was in talks with Carol to meet up with the Kree. That's how she was why she was probably on that planet with the new villain that is now in charge of the Kree. She went there to maybe talk to the leader of the Kree to kind of like put the peace treaty in play. I don't know, but this is kind of all making sense. We'll probably see the end result in the Marvels, which I heard recently by I forget. I think it was by Everything Always or something, or maybe it was I can't remember the YouTuber's name, but like there was a video where they were saying that I heard that the Marvels actually might get postponed due to the SAG strike. Apparently, I heard Disney's not quite sure if they're going to do it or not, but that kind of makes me worried that they're gonna like, push it back. I don't think they will though. Disney's thinking that they won't do it though because of the fact that they already pushed so much promotion. I mean, I don't know if anybody's seen any McDonald's commercials, but it's all Marvel's commercials for McDonald's because Disney usually works with McDonald's to promote their movies via like Happy Meal toys and shit. So I don't think that they will push it back due to the promotion. I really hope not. But they're thinking about pushing it back because they won't have any actors on the red carpet because of the SAG strike and all that shit. So I don't know. At the end of the day, it's not SAG's fault that, you know what I mean, that this shit's like happening. It's the fact that it's the company's fault that this shit is happening, because they're not paying the writers enough, they're not paying the actors enough, and that's the reason that this shit is happening. So Disney trying to make it sound like, oh, you know what I mean, like we might have to push it back because of what's going on with SAG. It's like, no, you at the end of the day, they could do whatever the hell they want. They can put out the movies that they want to, but they can't blame the actors and the actors for not showing up, because they're not being paid by the company. That's the company's fault. So at the end of the day, I don't know what Disney's going to do. I feel like they're kind of forced, that they kind of need to, because they push promotion. And in reality, if they want the actors to be there, pay the actors the money. Like, you know what I mean? That's all these companies need to do, is just pay them their money, and this shit will be done. But they're so stubborn and so money hungry that this is becoming a problem. So if Marvel's gets pushed back, that's Disney's fault, honestly, because they don't want to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because they don't want to pay the actors, and they want to push back because of the fact that, you know, the actors won't be on the red carpet. That's Disney's fault. If you would just pay them, they'd be there. If you're not going to pay them and you want to push it back, that's your fault. Don't blame them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think that they won't, though, because the promotion's already been out for it. So I don't know. Use what is it? Carol. There's a hit on the scrolls, Mirko Carol. Yeah. I'm confused. Yeah, you said that. Jerry, you said, I think Rhodey was replaced after Civil War when the cameo, when he came out of the pod, he was limping from the injury he got in Civil War in the films after he didn't have that limp. You could be right, Jerry. Maybe they'll confirm that or not. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it could just be the fact that, you know, he's trying to get, like, he's still coming out of, like, the sleep stasis, so maybe that he just has the limp. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like the tech doesn't, like, prohibit the limp. Maybe it's, like, something you need to, like, think about to make that happen. Maybe that's how the Stark tech works. I don't know. It could just be the fact that he just was sleepy, and maybe he did get replaced after Falcon and Winter Soldier. We really won't know until they confirm whatever online, which they'll probably confirm that later today. I'm not quite sure. That's a good theory, though, Jerry. Jamigi, at least they made Gravik scroll from... Wait. At least they made Gravik scroll from look good. At least they made Gravik scroll form look good. Yeah, Jimmy, yeah, I agree. Like, the CGI was really good in this. I thought it was really good. Nathan, you said, but Gaia is only one person, so they can't use her for everything. Yeah, forever. Yeah, for every scenario. Yeah, you know. Yeah, exactly. I know they can't use her for every scenario per se, but, like, she is an ultimate, like, weapon now. Like, she has everybody's powers. I honestly could say that she probably could beat Carol up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she might be able to take out Captain Marvel herself. You know what I mean? Like, she has everybody's powers. So, like, how do you combat that? Like, she could honestly beat... See, now I'm a little worried, because it's, like, also, like, the Thunderbolts going up against Sentry. It's, like, the Thunderbolts are supposed to kind of be, like, the call, like, to the Avengers. Like, it's supposed to be, like, the new Avengers, in a way. So, like... What if, like, there's supposed to be, like, this big threat, but, like, Gaia could go up against the Thunderbolts and beat the Thunderbolts. Gaia could go up against Sentry and possibly beat Sentry. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know she can't be used for every scenario, but it becomes being a problem, if you know what I mean. So I hope they don't use her for everything. And, you know what I mean? Because I don't want that to be, like, the solution. Just, get Gaia. She has everybody's powers. You know what I mean? I don't want that to be the solution. But it comes up now, that's a possibility where, like, now people will think that, like, oh, like... This is dumb, like, where's Gaia? She has everybody's power. People will think like that. That's the worry I have. I of course, know that she can't be used for every scenario, but it ends up becoming a problem where it's like, okay, like, you have someone like Gaia that has everybody's power. That is the ultimate weapon because she has everybody's power. Like, not, you know what I mean? It's just, it ends up becoming a problem a little bit. Should you oh, wait a second. Okay, you said, Nathan, you said, should have had the Marvels be its own thing and have Secret Invasion movie to follow this and would have been perfect. I don't know, by my theory was correct that Fury's wife will be there with him. Yeah, like I said, it makes sense to, like, their story, Fury's wife, and you know what I mean, like, how he kept leaving her, that it would have ended where, like, no, he asked her to come with him. He wasn't always leaving, and without asking her to come with him and to be with him, he finally did that. So I did like the happy ending with that, of how like that got resolved. All their kind of, tension that they've had. I like how it got resolved. So that's the part I did like. Nathan, you said on Saber, but just off screen in the trailers. Yeah, like I said, yeah, she definitely, Fury's wife is on Saber, and Monica is definitely on Saber. Like I said, in the Marvel's trailer, Fury is with Monica going to Kamala's house. So yes, like they're all together. They are. Jamegi, you said next show is Loki season 2, and Jamegi, Loki season 2 is going to be fire. I cannot wait. That's going to be probably the best Disney Plus show, following all the other Disney Plus shows we've had. I think it's going to be again the next best show, because the Loki season 1 was the best show out of all the Disney Plus shows. Like you can't tell me otherwise. Like I think it was the best show out of all the Disney Plus shows. And I definitely think that it's going to happen again, where like that's going to be the best rated show. I think it's going to be the most highly rated show, and I think it's going to get everybody's attention. And that's why I'm really excited to do watch parties, because to talk about theories, I think that's also when shit's going to get crazy. And that's when we're going to have a Kang variant. We're going to be dealing with Victor Timely, which I'm super excited about, because that when that end credit happens, and I want to say Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, where we saw Loki, a scene from Loki season 2, and we saw Victor Timely, a Kang variant, I flipped out. I said, "Oh my God, we're about to witness peakness," because that is going to be peak Loki season 2. I cannot wait. Super excited. And like I said, this series was not a disappointment. A lot of things happened that I wanted to happen. I'm super happy. Gaia fighting Gravik, I wanted that to happen. I thought that's what needed to happen. I thought Fury fighting Gravik would have been dumb. And the guy, if you're still in here, your theory about Fury getting powers almost came true. And technically, in a way, Fury did get powers, but it wasn't Fury, it was Gaia. So it's kind of like you got what you wanted, I got what I wanted, and I'm really happy that Gaia was the one to fight Gravik and kill Gravik. It made sense, because he took so much away from her, and it made sense that she would be the one to take him out. So I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that we got Rhodey came back in this series. We didn't have to wait into another movie or another show for that to happen. It just happened. Same with, I always forget his name. Same with, what is bro's name? Same with, with not Ross, Everett. Same with Everett Ross. Like we got that explanation. We didn't have to wait for that. I'm glad that we didn't have to wait for that. Nathan, you said Jerry, he had that limp long after Civil War. He had leg prosthetics, or prosthetics to help him walk the whole time after Civil War. He didn't have the leg helpers on. That's why he was limping. Yeah, okay. You're right, Nathan. I think that's what you're right. He's always had the leg helpers on, even after Civil War, and he didn't have them there because he was in stasis. So McGee said they can use the Vold Sentry form. They could have used the Vold Sentry form. Sunit, you said you full watch episode 6. Yes, I fully watched episode 6. Sunit, I did. My reaction is in here. So if you haven't watched the episode yet, definitely, you could go back. I did the 3, 2, 1. You can watch the episode with me, and then you can come back here. If you have watched the episode, I did fully watch it. This is a spoiler talk where we talk about the episode. Let me know what you thought. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think it underperformed? Did you think it performed very well this episode? Definitely let me know. I'm really curious to know what people thought about this series. Do you guys think this was a win for Marvel? Do you guys think this wasn't do you guys think this wasn't one of Marvel's best series? I'm really curious to know what you guys thought about this series. Like, did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you guys think it lived up to your expectations? Let me know. Otto, you said glad they didn't had War Machine armor in show. Exactly. I'm glad too, because that would have been like messed up if like Skrull Rhodey would have had access to the War Machine armor. That would have pissed me off. I would have been like, damn, man, like this Skrull has some nerve. Like, I'm glad that the Skrull wasn't able to get into the suit. I'm thinking it wasn't, because I feel like if the Skrull was able to get into the War Machine armor, I feel like that would have been a problem. You know what I mean? That would have made things very difficult for, like, especially for Fury, especially for like the world. You know what I mean? You have access to Iron Man tech. That's not good. Um, Sunny, you full watch episode 6? Yes, I did fully watch episode 6. Yeah. And episode 6 is up on Disney Plus. Yes. And also, if you guys want to, like I said, guys, I did my reaction on Patreon. If you guys want to see any of my past reactions, definitely go watch my past streams. And also, if you want to actually, like, take it one step further, over on my Patreon, I record my reaction, I share the screen, I share the volume, and it's something really cool that I do. Definitely go check out my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. It's definitely gonna be really. It's definitely gonna come in handy when you guys actually want to, like, actually see what I'm watching and really feel like you're watching it with me, when it, like when Loki season 2 comes out. I'm actually, and also the cool thing about when I record for Patreon, I have this cool setup. If you guys are interested to see my setup, you guys could actually go check out my TikToks, because usually I'll clip certain sequences from the episode from my recording that I do up on Patreon, and I'll actually put it up on TikTok if it's like a really holy shit moment. I'll probably do that for like the fight with Gaia and Gravik. I'll probably clip that and put it up on my TikTok, because I thought it was really cool, and you guys can actually see how my, like, setup looks for Patreon if you guys are interested. It's like a little tester if you guys want to go check it out. And also, you guys can actually go look at Patreon right now. If you guys go on the internet and search up Patreon and click it and type in the Heroverse in the search bar, you guys get a couple like minutes. Like, I think it's like I don't know, I think it's like 10 seconds worth of like footage as like a tester to see how you guys like it, if you guys want to subscribe to my Patreon or not. So definitely, like I said, go check out my Patreon. My goal is to get to 100 subs on Patreon, so definitely it would mean a lot to me if you guys could go sub. It would truly mean a lot to me. I'm trying to get to 100 subs over there. Jamigi, you said Void. Jamigi, sorry, I have bad grammar. I have dyslexia. No, you're good, Jamigi. It's understandable. Thank you. Like, I mean, it's all good. I understood what you meant. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see Sentry. That's for damn sure. When Sentry does come in the Thunderbolts, I think it's gonna be. I think Steven Yeun is going to do an amazing job. I love Steven Yeun. I think he does an amazing job as as Mark in Invincible. I can't wait for Invincible season 2. I actually will be doing reactions for that. So like I said, guys, go subscribe to my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. It's a steal, and you guys are gonna get access to my Invincible season 2 reactions. I can't wait for Invincible season 2. I can't wait for The Boys. When The Boys season, I think it's season 4 comes out. I think it's season 4 or 5. I think it's 4, but I'll be doing reactions to that over on my Patreon. So like, there's shit coming, guys. It's gonna be crazy. My Loki reactions will be coming on Patreon. Like, it's a good deal, and especially some movie reactions will be coming before the release of Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm waiting for the release on DVD, but I will be doing like kind of like a, not so called a reaction, but like a almost like a commentary / reaction to Guardians 3. When that drops on DVD, I will be doing a reaction to that over on my Patreon. Of course, I still have to get my Guardians, kind of, because I rewatched all the Guardians movies. I was waiting to rewatch Guardians 2, because I want to watch rewatch Guardians 2, get my reaction / commentary up before Guardians 3 comes out, before I do my reaction / commentary up for that as well. And then I also want to like rewatch, like I want to like do a reaction. I already watched I already rewatched Into the Spider-Verse like on YouTube. I did like a watch party for that, but I actually might do like a rewatch / commentary like video before Across the Spider-Verse comes out. So that way, when Across the Spider-Verse comes out, you guys can watch my commentary on Into the Spider-Verse, and then watch my reaction / commentary on Across the Spider-Verse, my reaction for that on Patreon. So there's stuff coming on, like, movie related stuff on Patreon. Like I said, you get access to movie reactions and TV series reactions for $5. It's a great deal. Definitely go check that out. Which movie do you think Ross was taking from? Which movie do you think Ross was taken from. Although I think Ross was probably taken from after Wakanda Forever. I think that's when he was taken, personally. Now, if that's when he got taken, I don't know. We probably won't know unless Marvel confirms for sure when our characters got taken. I mean, nothing here really specified when they got taken, but I'm going to assume it was after Wakanda Forever. I'm just going to assume. Nathan, you said how long had Rhodey been a Skrull? I have no clue, Nathan. That's something I hope Marvel confirms, because I'm not quite sure. How was Reva the Skrull woman that was Rhodey? That was Rhodey? How long had Ross been in there? Where did Gaia head after this? Gaia went, of course, with Sonya, which she's gonna be working with Sonya to kind of keep the Skrulls safe that weren't involved, and not only that, but to keep the planet safe. So she's kind of doing the same agreement, like Gaia. She's kind of doing the same agreement that Talos did with Nick. So that's going to be very interesting. That kind of doesn't make any sense to me. That Gaia is making the same deal that Gaia's father Talos made with Nick, because she seemed to hate that deal and seemed to hate that about the deal that Talos was planning on like updating with the president, saying like, oh, we just want to live here in peace. You know what I mean? We save the world. I have all the cards. You know what I mean? I know who like we can be like work for you. So it's kind of like she did not like Talos saying that, oh, we would just update the deal with the president about us being hidden on Earth and not being able to just be ourselves in our own skins. She seemed to hate that. So that the fact that she made the same deal, that's something I kind of hate, because it's like it sounds very hypocritical when you think about it, that she made the same deal that her father did, and she seemed to hate that deal. So that just didn't make any sense to me from story standpoint. But it is what it is. I mean, I don't know where that's gonna go going forward. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully we get some. We'll understand what she's doing going in another project. Maybe we'll see her pop up in New World Order. Maybe we'll see that storyline pop up somewhere. I don't know, honestly. We'll honestly just have to wait and see, and we'll just have to wait and see how long was it Ross has been in stasis. We'll have to see how long Rhodey's been in stasis. Marvel will have to confirm when they got taken. They have to confirm this shit. Like we can only guess as much as we can guess. You know what I mean? Like it won't, like nothing will be taken as word until Marvel says so on when they got taken and how long they've been there. Was it Luffy or Laffy? I think it's Laffy. I think. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. You said Rhodey was definitely a Skrull since Civil War, though. Could be. Nathan skipped my question before the Ross question by Otto. No harm done. Just saying. You said what? Skipped your question. Oh, you said loved this episode, but at the same time, I feel they made more question than they answered. I mean, I understand the cliffhanger, but the series itself, I feel there was more they could have answered. Yeah. You make a good point. Nathan. Honestly, you make a good point. Reva the Skrull impersonating Rhodey. I don't think Reva the Skrull is impersonating Rhodey, because Reva is Nick's wife, and she wasn't impersonating Rhodey, so I don't know. Lofi, you said there's still millions of Skrulls. I have a feeling that machine will be in use sometime. You could be right. That machine wasn't destroyed, but now it's in government hands. So unless Sonya took it and is going to do something with it, I don't know. But I'm hoping that machine got destroyed, but I have a feeling it didn't. Maybe that machine, I forget who said it. I think it was maybe Otto, you said it, or the guy said it. I forget who said it, but someone said that machine could be in use to make Sentry. So maybe that machine is the reason that Sentry what is created. Maybe it got in hands of the government, and the government, aka Val, was used that to make Sentry. So you could be right, Lofi, about the machine being in use. You could be right. Rhodey was in the hospital, grown though. The hospital ground though. Yeah, that the person that was impersonating Rhodey did die, but the thing that it wasn't that wasn't Nick's wife though. That was that Rava that or Rava or Rava or whatever the hell her name was. I think it was Rava or Rava or something like that, or Rava or Rava, but that wasn't her. So there was just a bad scroll that was working for Gravik. That good lol, yeah, that's good lol. Do you find out where the real Rhodey was? Fruit. Is that pronounced fruity or fruity? I let me know. Do you find out where Rhodey is? No, where the real Rhodey is. Yeah, we found out where the real Rhodey was, but we don't know when he got taken. That's still a question I think everybody wants to know. Reva was Nick's wife, and Reva was the one impersonating Rhodey. Similar names, dumb on Marvel's part to make their names similar. Lol. Okay, well, maybe I guess so. Maybe I wasn't paying attention that much, but one wasn't Nick's wife. One was Nick's wife. Nick's wife wasn't the one impersonating Rhodey though, but I guess in a way that you were right on the fact that they had the same names. That doesn't really make much sense. That's actually really weird. Although you said there was a theory that they might put the scrolls at the was it Antarctica because Fury said they like the cold. Yeah, could be, and not a lot of people live there. That's a good point, although that makes a good point. I mean, they do. I think they did make a point that they like the cold, but it made sense that they were at the nuclear plant because they're okay around radiation. So it's one of those things where it made sense that's where they could have lived on New Skrullos, but that can't be a place they hide now because that hideout is now government known. Like the government knows that the Skrulls were using that as a hideout, so they can't go there. So honestly, it's going to be very interesting to see where their new hideout will be, and kind of like the threat that the president made, saying like, "Oh, like we're gonna hunt all you guys down and kill all you." It's kind of like they have no choice now, the Skrulls, but to leave the Earth because the president kind of put a hit out on them. And now, hitmen are going after them, trying to kill them, and are killing innocent people, thinking that they're Skrulls. So it's like madness right now on Earth. Gorin. The real Rhodey was in the hospital ground. Could have Gorin could have been after Civil War. Good call, Lofi. Yeah, Lofi. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, like we could have been. He could have been in that stasis in Civil War. I guess we really won't know though. Yeah, I want to say Civil War. Rhodes couldn't walk. He was in a ground and was very shocked where he was. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Could have been the case where maybe he could have got taken after Civil War. I guess that makes sense. It could be true. I guess in a way, until Marvel confirms it, I guess it's just he said, she said at the moment. It's kind of like our theories are like, we're just going with what our theories are. But I'm really hoping Marvel confirms that because it's a little confusing on, we still don't know. And that's a question I think that should have been answered. But I guess we'll just have to wait to hear what Marvel says. If not, maybe Marvel already said it. I don't know, but they might even tweet out later today when everybody watches the episode. Nathan, you said would be super sad if Rhodey starts asking where's Tony. I will cry. It will be sad, but make for a good storytelling. but take away from the moments Rhodey had with Mummy had take away the moments Rhodey had with Tony's death. Yeah, and Tony's death. Yeah, I don't like that. I hate that theory that he was taken after Civil War, because look at all the great moments that Rhodey had and all the great character development. And it just makes me wonder, why would this Rhodey help in all these situations if he was a Skrull this entire time? He had no motivation to do that. So I don't think he was taken after Civil War. I think he was taken after Falcon and Winter Soldier. I just feel like that makes more sense. But I don't know. Lofi, you said we need Marvel one shot on Rhodes. Yeah, that'd be fire. Like a Marvel special on Rhodes. That would be fire. Like a special. What is it called? Like special production, or I forget what it was called. Like special presentation. I think that's what they called it for like Werewolf by Night and stuff like that. I definitely think we could use one on Rhodes. I think that'd be really cool. Although you said, and that talk with Sam. Exactly, although, like, I don't want it being, like, it's been a Skrull this entire time. Like, a Skrull would never give that beautiful speech to Sam. Like, that was a touching moment to a friend. That would be bullshit. And Marvel's not dumb enough to do some shit like that, where it's like, oh, no, he's been a Skrull since Civil War. So that would take away all of the beautiful character development, all of the beautiful, like, speeches he's given. It would just take all that away from Rhodey as a character, and it would just put Rhodey, like, back. Like, it would just degress Rhodey's character development. Like, after all of the progression that character has made, I think they'd be super dumb. So I'm really hoping that's not the case. Nathan, for sure, and the talks with Sam. Exactly. Like it would just be rude if they did that, honestly. So I'm going with my theory where he got taken after Falcon and Winter Soldier. Because I don't want it being I don't want him being like, him losing out on seeing Tony die and him being, I mean, he was on Tony's death side, like he was there. And it would just take away from that. I don't want it being like, oh, that beautiful moment he had with Sam, he just wasn't there. It would just take away from all these great moments. And I don't know if I could rock with that. So I'm gonna take it where he got taken after Falcon and Winter Soldier. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good finale. I didn't think it was a great finale. I thought it was a good finale. I definitely think that this is a win for Marvel. I think it is. I think people said that this series was boring. I didn't see it personally as boring, but nowadays, I mean, I don't know. I thought about this because I watched an interview by Marvel, and it was on Marvel Entertainment, and they were talking about Daredevil, like the news about Daredevil and stuff like that. And there was these like 3 people that this interviewer brought in, and they were talking shit on Secret Invasion. They were talking shit on Marvel. I was like, why would you invite these people on if they're just gonna talk shit about Marvel, especially on Marvel Entertainment? Like, why would you interview people that are just gonna talk shit? So I don't know why they did that. And they were saying like, oh, Secret Invasion is boring. Oh, like Marvel's not gonna go dark with Daredevil. Like, just talking negative. Like, they brought in some like, I don't know. It just felt like they brought in some DC Marvel haters you know what I mean? It just felt like they just brought in some like people that like to hate on Marvel in that interview, and it just pissed me off. It's like, why would you bring people in like that? It's not helping the problem. Although you said be sad they talk about that in Brave New World. Yeah, it would be sad if they talked about that in Brave New World. Like, you know what I mean? Like Rhodey's there, and like he's talking about like, oh, like he wasn't there with Tony and all that shit. Like, it would just be really sad if they did that. You know what I mean? Rhodey's mannerisms and actions, yeah. And also, Nathan, like I said, Rhodey does not act like that. So, like, it ticked me off that, like, no one noticed that that wasn't Rhodey. It's like, Rhodey never acts like that. Like, so keen on starting a war. Like, Rhodey's never been like that. Like, oh, let's start, like, President, you need to start World War III. Rhodey would never act like that. So, like, how does the president not know when his right-hand man is acting, like, out of sorts? Like, that's baffling to me. Nathan, you said, but I feel we need to hear backstory on the Skrull imprisoning Rhodey. Who was she, and Why was she in power? Yeah, that's a great question. Like, who were the people that got Rhodey? Like, who was the person that got Rhodey? How? When did they get Rhodey? Why were they eyeing Rhodey to take Rhodey's place? Like, there is questions I do wonder. Like, how did Rhodey even become the president's like right hand man? Like, there was questions I was like, how the hell did you like get that up in status? Like, how did Rhodey do that? I mean, like, was he there before? Before the scroll took his place, or was it after the scroll took his place? Then he got into power like that, like Rhodey, like to become the president's like right hand man. There's like questions I do want to know, but I don't think I don't think we'll probably find out at all. Unfortunately. I think it's one of those things where like we just need to like maybe that will get explained, maybe that won't get explained. I mean, I think we'll get a lot of explanation on like on like when Rhodey got taken or like how this will affect Rhodey's life. I think we'll get a lot more of that in Armor Wars. I feel like also like I said, guys, I feel like a lot of this stuff will get explained in the Marvels, especially like dealing with the Skrulls and the Kree. That will get explained. Not only that, but I feel like the shit with Rhodey will definitely be explained in Armor Wars, which is going to be a movie. Which again, it is not Marvel's fault that shit is getting pushed back, especially for stuff that's done, is due to the SAG strike. So shit that is done, and if Disney, because Disney's in charge of Marvel, decides to postpone things that are done because of the strike going on right now, that's their choice. Again, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it is their fault because it's like if you would just pay the actors, they would be at shit. If they're using that as the excuse of like, oh, we can't put out stuff because actors aren't showing up, it's like, okay, you can't use that as an excuse. You just have to pay them and then they'll show up. That's their fault. But in reality, it's like if they're planning on like postponing things because it's like they can't film anything for projects that that are stopped filming or on halt filming because of the SAG strike, it's like in reality it's like things will get resolved from Disney's side of things. Like it's Disney's fault. Like they need to pay the actors so that way Marvel can continue filming their projects. It's not Marvel's fault that this shit's happening. I think people need to understand that too. And it's not only just like coming from Marvel shit like being like filming being on halt, whether it be shows or movies, and like things that are done being like kind of being put back in the vault until like shit gets like resolved. It's every studio right now like that. Whether it's even with DC shit, like it's like we can't blame Marvel for shit being pushed back or because because again at the end of the day it's Hollywood's the problem right now. It's that's the problem. It's the studios that's the problem where things are stopped, or things aren't being able to continue filming, or things aren't being able to be dropped because people can't promote things. It's mainly from Hollywood and these companies that are fucking things up. Which like I said, like if they're smart at all, they'll pay them the money so we can get the shit rolling again. Because at the end of the day, this is like the company needs to think that this is affecting the viewership. You know what I mean? Like if they're dumb enough that they're not thinking that this is like also affecting like actors like living, because these like actors have families, you know what I mean? Like and all that shit, and these writers have families. They need to make money. They need to think about the viewership because because they're studio people, so they're gonna think about how is this going to affect our viewership and us making money. They need to think like how that's going to affect us. You know what I mean? So like they need to just pay them the money so we can get shit back on the roll. You know what I mean? Like this is going to affect them. You know what I mean? They make it sound like it's going to affect the writers that they're doing and the actors that they're striking. And it's like, no, it's in reality, it's affecting them because they can't give us the content. You know what I mean? It's like, they're not being smart with this. The Hollywood companies and shit. They're really being idiots. Nathan, I really hope Sonya Fallsworth will be Earth's new Fury. Yeah, I think that's what they're kind of saying, and I'm down. I'm down for that. I love the character of Sonya. She took out everybody in that hospital single-handedly. You know what I mean? Like she's a badass. You know what I mean? I definitely think she's gonna become the new Fury. I agree with that, Nathan. Sir Widget, or yeah, I think it's Sir Widget. If I'm correct, let me know if I'm saying that right. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Or But I'm late, so you probably answered this already. But does this mean that Rhodey was a Skrull since he broke his legs in Civil War? No, that was not confirmed or not. I'm just where you are, Sir Whittet, or I'm right where you are. Where like I honestly don't know. I'm thinking he got taken after Civil War, after not Civil War, after Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's what I prefer. I won't know until Marvel confirms. And if Marvel confirms that he's been a Skrull since Civil War, I hate that. That's something I hate, and I'm just gonna have to live with it. Like I said, I don't love everything sometimes that when Marvel like does shit like that. Like I won't love that. Like it's I feel like some people think that I love everything that comes out of Marvel, and it's like that's not true. Like no, like I like some things that Marvel does. I don't like some things that Marvel does. You know what I mean? Like I don't like the Miss Marvel show. I don't like that show. I love the character of Miss Marvel. I'm super excited to see her in the Marvels. I just did not like that show. It was just not for me personally. But honestly, I'm really hoping that they confirm he got taken after Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm really hoping. But we'll honestly just have to wait and see. I did not want that to pop up. Okay, there we go. But you said he's still in his gown, and I don't remember any other time he was in one. Oh, you guys have been saying gown. I've been saying gown, like saying like some dumb shit. So I'm sorry. Now I'm now understanding that you guys are saying that he was in a gown, like a hospital gown, that he was in Civil War when he went into the machine, like went into like the radar machine to see about his spine. In Civil War, I don't think that means that he was taken out since Civil War, but that's actually a good observation that all you guys have been making. I've just not been putting two together. So you guys might be right. Maybe he was taken out since Civil War. I hope not, because it would just take away all the character development and all the great moments with Rhodey. But you never know. That would definitely make good storytelling. I can't lie, for Marvel, that is smart on Marvel, because that would make great storytelling going into Armor Wars on how Rhodey thinks. That would make great story structure. So I would be down for that. I wouldn't like it, but I would be down for that. I would be open to it, because if you think about it, it's actually a great story progression and character development on where this Rhodey will go and how this Rhodey will think, being having his life being taken away all that time. I still don't think it makes sense that the Skrull would have helped the Avengers in Infinity War and Endgame. It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. I really hope he was taken after, again, Falcon and Winter Soldier, but we'll just have to wait and see. Nathan, you said I meant was a Skrull impersonating Rhodey working for Emperor. Wait, what? Emperor Drog. That would be dope. Seemed I have more power than Gravik. I meant the Skrull impersonating Rhodey be working for Drog. I'm probably saying that wrong. That would be dope. She seemed to have more power than Gravik. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, I also think that, like, also Gravik, also just on Skrull power, I felt like he was definitely, like, good. Like, he knew how to do hand-to-hand very, very well, so he was trained very well by, like, Nick, and also by Nick's wife. I always forget how to say her name. It's like Severa. I'm probably saying that like effing wrong. But like I said, like I think he was definitely trained well. What time is it? It's like 4:19. But I'm glad that a lot of you guys liked the episode. I'm really glad that a lot of you guys liked the episode. Like I said, I thought it was an okay, like a satisfying finale. I thought it was like okay. It answered the things I wanted to be answered. The things I really do want to be answered that we still have yet to be answered. Probably the only ones everybody cares about is when was Rhodey taken, and when was Everett Ross taken. Questions we still don't know. So Marvel does need to confirm that, and later today, and if not today, maybe this is something they're waiting to save for Armor Wars. Maybe this is something they're waiting to save for Captain America New World Order. Maybe Everett is going to be in that. I don't know. Maybe Everett's going to show up in the next Black Panther movie. I don't know. All I know is that I guess this is just one of those situations where we just need to wait to see what Marvel does. Nathan, you said episode 2, Talos mentioned there were million Skrulls on Earth apart from the few that stayed with Emperor Drog, Imperial Drog. Okay, well then there you go. I mean, we did kind of see that there was a lot of like people still sleeping at the end of the episode. So there could still be bad Skrulls out there. You know what I mean? Like there still could be, and there could still be a whole bunch of Skrulls that are working for the higher, order that still want to take over Earth that maybe are still up in space. We could still see bad Skrulls pop up, you know what I mean? Like we don't know. Like we could see some bad Skrulls probably in the Marvels. You never know. That maybe won't be okay with the peace treaty with the Kree. You never know. Although you said maybe the reason Skrull Rhodey help the Avengers because the Skrulls think Earth is their home. Maybe you could be right. Maybe that is true. Maybe they are, because again, at the end of the day, they were fighting for Earth. They were willing to like decimate the humans. They were literally ready to extinct the humans to make Earth their home. So maybe that's what they were fighting for. Maybe that's what that Rhodey was fighting for, was to save their home. You make a good point, Otto. I mean, that could be a reason why they could say that Rhodey was helping the Avengers to protect Earth, protect the Skrulls' Earth. You make a good point, but also you gotta think to yourself, that Rhodey, I feel like the Rhodey, if that was Skrull Rhodey ever since Civil War, what about the moment where like Rhodey got trapped in the rubble of Avengers, was it not Avengers Campus, but like Avengers what's the word of the Avengers upstate New York, the location, like when Thanos blew it up and like Rhodey was stuck in the rubble, wouldn't he turn back into a Skrull because he was literally trapped? Like, and he was bleeding, I think, at one point. Like, wouldn't that show purple? These are just questions I have, or it's like that just wouldn't make any sense if they want to say they bro was a Skrull since Civil War. Jimmy, you said I was hoping the Skrull question Vank to be in Secret Invasion. Oh, the Skrull. Okay, I was hoping the Skrull Queen Vank to be in Secret Invasion. I guess she wasn't. Maybe they're waiting to save some of these Skrull, names, maybe for like something else. I'm not quite sure. I don't think this is the last we'll see of the Skrulls, of course. Jamigi HQ, yes. Avengers HQ. I don't know why I was blanking. I do know why it's blanking, because it's 4 a.m. My brain's not really working right now. But yes, Avengers HQ. Like, he got stuck underneath rubble. So you think that would kind of make him, the pain would kind of like make him shift out. You know what I mean? It's just shit like that doesn't add up to me. It's like, I don't know. Nathan, you said I was. I think. Okay, did I read that? No, you said. You said I was thinking the Skrull Reva Rhodey was the MCU version of Queen Vank. Was hoping at least. Nathan, you could be right. Maybe it was the version of Queen Vank. You never know. Could have been. Nathan, you said good question, Jamigi. Yeah, that was a good question, Jamigi, that you had. All I know is that, like I said, it was an okay finale. It was all right. I was satisfied. Now that we just move on. Now we move on to the next series, which of course is Loki season 2, and then it is Echo. I need to know this now, guys. I want to know this question. Do you guys want me to do a full-length watch party for episodes of Echo? Because I would just do a full-on hour, and I would probably be an hour. We'd be sitting here, if not more than an hour. Probably 2 hours, I'm thinking, to watch all the episodes of Echo. Because I heard that I think there's going to be like 10 episodes of Echo, I think. Or I heard there's going to be a hefty amount of episodes of Echo. So I would do a watch party for that if you guys want me to. Also, I am going to be doing watch parties for Loki, of course, along with my Patreon reactions. So let me know if you guys are interested in watch parties for Echo. Like, let me know. Nathan, you said getting late, lol. We both getting tired. Haha. Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, I'm beat. I probably should be going to bed. Like, I have to, of course, upload my reaction to Patreon, and then I gotta head to bed. And then tomorrow, I might stream on my gaming channel. I might actually go on stream Fortnite tomorrow because I haven't checked the item shop now, but Futurama is going to be the Fortnite's doing a collab with Futurama, and they're going to be releasing a Fry skin, a Bender skin, and also a Leela skin, which I'm super excited for. I'm gonna actually do a short stream tomorrow and actually cover that stuff and play tomorrow. Nathan, yeah, for sure. I'd watch parties with you, homie. Okay, bet, Nathan. I'm glad. Jimmy, yeah, cool. I'm glad you guys would want to see watch parties for Echo. Cool. Otto, good night, you guys. Good night, Otto. Thank you again as always for stopping in. It means a lot to me, for everybody that stopped in the stream. I love doing these streams with you guys. I love doing these watch parties. I really want to make this channel I really wanted this channel to like blow up when we do watch parties. I really wanted this to be like, oh, this is where you go to like come and watch for watch parties. I really want to make it like that like everybody like comes to this channel for these watch parties. I really do love them, and I love getting to know you guys. I also love like getting to know you, like getting to know a lot of you new people. And you guys subscribing, and then every time we do watch parties, you guys come back here and me learning more about you guys. It's literally awesome. It's truly the highlight of doing these watch parties, getting to know a lot of getting to see a lot of new friendly faces and getting to know you guys, and you guys finding my channel. It really means the world when you guys can find my channel. So it's really is awesome. Jimmy, I don't get why Echo gets more episodes than Secret Invasion and Loki season 2. I have no clue. Probably because they do have a lot they're doing in that show, and they are setting up a lot to go into the Daredevil show. Because I know that Charlie Cox is going to be in the Echo show. I know that also Vincent D'Onofrio is going to be in the Echo show. I know that also there's going to be a storyline in Echo where like Matt Murdock is looking for one of his colleagues, which of course he's going to be, I heard rumor, he's going to be looking for Jessica Jones. So there's a lot of plot going in that show where like they need to do a lot in that show so that way it will tie into Daredevil. So it makes sense. And I feel like if any show is going to get a lot of episodes, I'm kind of glad that show is going to do it, because I can't wait to see more about Echo. I can't wait to see more with Daredevil being introduced into that show and the connection that like Matt will have with Echo. I'm excited to see all that happen. So yeah, Nathan, you said maybe because Echo is like Daredevil in a way, so they are going with that style, perhaps. Yeah, Nathan, like I said, that's kind of like what I said. Yeah, I think that they're really trying to like do a lot more with that, and there's a lot more story build up riding with Echo and the connection with Echo, her connection with Kingpin, Kingpin's connection with Matt Murdock and Echo. There's just a lot of connection build up and stuff that they need to build up world building wise to lead into Daredevil. So it makes sense why they're doing that. And also, I think it's a testing block where they're dropping all the episodes as kind of like a tester for Disney Plus, testing the waters of streaming, of binging. I'm taking that as them testing out the binging, kind of I don't know if I would say quality, but like the binging format. You know what I mean? I think they're just using that as a testing block. Jerry used to Echo, watch parties, and Loki sound awesome. Awesome, Jerry. I love hearing that you like it. It's amazing. And I also love hearing your guys' opinion, because at the end of the day, I want to do what you guys want me to do on this channel. So if you guys want it, I'll do it, of course, because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for you guys. You know what I mean? You guys are amazing. So I mean, you guys are truly the ones that are going to be getting me to. You guys are truly the ones helping me achieve my dreams. But not only that, you guys are truly the ones helping me achieve my goal to hitting 1,000 subscribers. And you know what I mean? I do this for you guys. So like whatever you guys want me to do, like let me know. Jimmy, you said, will you do the Boys spin-off Gen Z watch parties? I don't know. Gen Z, the trailers have not been doing it for me. Jimmy, I'm more excited for the Boys than I am for Gen Z. I feel like Gen Z just does not look good. I'll probably, of course, watch it because it is tied into the Boys, and I feel like that will probably since it's the tie-in, I feel like that will somehow play a toll in going into the next season of The Boys. So I'll probably be forced to watch it, honestly. So I mean, if you guys want me to do watch parties for Gen Z on top of me doing reactions for Patreon, I'll do watch parties. I'm down if you're interested for Gen Z watch parties, I'll do it. I know I am doing watch parties for Ahsoka. If you guys are interested in that, I will do that. So let me know. Nathan sucks about the SAG strike. Secret Invasion would have been perfect with 9 episodes to wrap everything up. So they must have bigger plans for the Skrulls. Yeah, I think that they definitely have bigger plans for the Skrulls due to the fact of the connection going into the Marvels, because whatever story didn't finish up here is definitely going to finish up and play a toll in the Marvels. So yeah, Tembrick or Temrubrick Beck or Temrubeck. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. You said true. Jamegi, you said what about Invincible? Of course I'm doing. It's a given. I will be doing reactions. It's gonna happen for Invincible. I'm gonna be doing reactions for that on Patreon. But if you guys want me to do, again, also watch parties for Invincible, I would be down to do watch parties for Invincible. Let me know. I would be down. Let me know. Nathan, oh hell yeah, watch parties for Ahsoka. Yes, Nathan, watch parties for Ahsoka is happening. It's a given. I'm gonna be doing it. I'm going to be doing watch parties for Ahsoka, Invincible, The Boys. I'll be doing it for Gen Z if you want me to do it. I'll be doing it also for, of course, Loki Season 2, Echo, everything. Watch parties are coming. I'm planning on doing a lot more streams. I also, if you guys are interested, I want to actually... See, the thing is that we talk about so much fun topics here on these watch parties. And the thing that I love is that the thing I love about these watch parties is that we talk about so many different topics, whether it be like the topic of like what we're here to actually do, whether it be like what we're watching. We'll talk about that, but we'll also talk about all these great topics. And since we talk about all these great topics, I actually want to implement doing live streams on Fridays. Like do like end of the week live streams, which will be on Friday, like chill Friday live streams. I'll probably call them like Friday chill streams, where we talk about anything. Like I thought about implementing that on the channel where like it's not too late. We could start those live streams at like 2:00 in the afternoon, 1:00 in the afternoon, where we just talk about anything. Let me know if you guys are interested in that, and let me know if you guys can like think of a time where like we can all come in here that works with everybody. Like does 2:00 sound good? 1:00 sound good? Do you guys like the idea of me doing Friday chill streams where like we talk at the end of each week about maybe news that happens and you guys keep me up to date and I keep you guys up to date on things? Like let me know if you guys are interested in that, because I love talking to you guys. I love the interaction. Like that's what I want this channel also to be, is that we talk to one another and we kind of like we can also be one another's outlet of like, you know, of like relaxing after a hard day and you need somewhere to be to chill. And we could talk about like what we love, whether it be like comic book news, whether it be just movie news, whether it be just life, what's going on in your guys' life. I want to like a place for you guys, so a place where you guys could just talk about your day and talk what's on your mind. Like, do you guys like that idea of maybe me doing streams every Friday? Like, let me know. Any Marvel Legends you recently got? Jamiki, I actually got my Captain Marvel. From the Marvel Legends. I actually posted on my community tab. I posted a picture of it, but I can show you guys it anyways. I can show you guys the figure real quick. So right here. I'm trying to focus up. Figure. Is it focusing? I'm trying to have it focus for you guys, but Is it good? Is it good? It's the figure I have right here. I love this figure. It probably looks the closest to Brie Larson. Like her figures, they do her dirty, but like that's so accurate. That figure, I think it's probably the best figure I think they've had, honestly, for Brie Larson's, you know, Captain Marvel. Nathan, Invincible really that good? Yes. Nathan, if you haven't watched Invincible, I definitely I'm saying to you, go watch it. It's on Amazon Prime right now. You have time to catch up. The new season isn't until I think September or November. So you definitely have time to catch up. It's so good. And like I said, you have time so that way when we do watch parties for Invincible Season 2, you'll be here for them. So definitely, Nathan, go check it out. I definitely say go do it. It's really good. Haven't seen any, heard it was like The Boys. Yes, it is definitely like The Boys, yes. Um, I like the idea. Jimmy, you like the idea of me doing weekly Friday streams? Great. I'm glad you do. Maybe I'll do that then. If you guys like the idea of that and you guys will come in to do it, because I also want to make sure that if I do the streams, you guys will come in. I just dropped my figure out, bro. But yeah, if I do these weekly Friday streams, I just want to make sure that it's a perfect time where you guys can all come in. So definitely let me know what time is good for all you guys. Like, I'm thinking maybe 2 o'clock Eastern time, if that's fine. Maybe if you guys want it a little bit later, we could do like a 7, 8 o'clock maybe stream. It's up to you guys, really. I don't want to do anything too late because of the fact of, like, I want to make sure it's, like, you know, early enough where, like, we're not all tired, but not late enough where, like, yeah, or I guess early enough that, you know, we're all free and also, you know, we're not, like, tired, but not too late where, like, we get too tired, you know what I mean? Because of after a long day of, like, work or whatever you guys got going on. So let me know, like, what sounds good. Nathan, you said I'm down for chill streams, would like it to be late, but hey, whatever, I'm down. Whenever I'm down, even if I miss it, I will watch the rewatch where when I can. Love what you're love what you're building here. All other channels don't interact. Yeah, I love the interaction. That's something I wanted this channel to I wanted the core of this channel to be was the interaction. I love you guys. I've said that multiple times, but I literally love you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are literally my family. So I want the interaction. I want to know what you guys want on the channel, because that's something a lot of channels also don't do, is that I'm doing this content for you guys. You know what I mean? This is me repaying you back because all the love you guys show me. And the core of this channel is also love, positivity, and motivation. And I want you guys to spread that love and spread that positivity and spread that, you know, motivation that each and every one of your guys' dreams is possible. I know a lot of people don't, well, probably in that you probably like in your life might not tell you that your dreams are possible, but your dreams are possible. And I wanted this channel to be that. So definitely, yeah, like I said, like, I'm glad you guys are like loving the idea of the chill streams. I'm really glad. Jimmy, you said you should also do movie nights on Discord. I would love to do movie nights on Discord. I have no clue how to work Discord. I'm shit at working Discord. Anytime I do a live stream and my friends come in on Discord, I'm so bad at it. I think I just need to open up a server, a Discord server, and then I just share my screen, and I think that's how we do watch parties. Let me know if I'm correct on that. Hey, what's up, AK? How's it going? Jamigi, middle of the day. Okay, cool. So middle of the day, probably like what, like 4 o'clock? Does that sound good for you guys? Like 4 o'clock Eastern time? Let me know, because that's actually good for me if it's like 4 o'clock, if you guys want that. AK, I was your first sub. Yes, AK, yeah, you were. You were one of my first subscribers. Yes, you were. And it's so great for that. Like, AK, like, you've been here since like day one. Jamigi, middle of the day. Okay, cool. Yeah, your sub. Yeah. Nathan, heck yeah. Know what I'm doing for the middle of the day as well, Jamigi. Yeah, great. That's great, guys. I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys are interested in me doing Friday chill streams at 4 o'clock. That's when we'll do them. 4 o'clock each week, we'll do the chill streams, and we'll just talk about whatever. And you best believe I'm going to be eating on those streams, because, like, it's such a struggle not wanting to eat on stream. Like, I'm just going to say F it and just eat on stream, because, like, I'm starving as shit right now. I'm going to start, like, packing snacks for these late night watch parties, bro. But, was it, I'm so bad at pronouncing names. So, guys, if I say your name wrong, I'm sorry. Cameron D. Or Camry India. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm just gonna call you Camry or Camry if that's fine. Or Camry Indy. Sorry again. Uh, Handsome. Thank you. Thank you. If you think I'm handsome, thank you. I appreciate it. AK, you said what would you rate the episode? I would rate the episode just on the fact that it gave me everything I wanted. It just didn't answer the question on how long Rhodey and Everett Ross have been like in stasis. I'd say it's a 10 out of 10. I'd say it gave me everything I wanted. Theory wise, it gave me everything I wanted. So 10 out of 10. I like the episode. Jimmy, you said yeah. AK, you said 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. Yeah, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Everybody seems like is agreeing on that. Eastern time every Friday. Chill streams. Yeah, I think that's cool. Sounds good to me. Honestly, I would love to have you guys actually jump in. I would love if I did it on Discord. I would love where you guys can just come and stream and we just talk about whatever. That would be fun as well. Where I can have you guys actually like talk in the stream. That'd be cool too. If I could somehow get that to work. But either way, this works too, where we're talking still. But I think it'd be really cool if we could add that in too. Movie nights are a great idea too. If I can work Discord, maybe like Saturdays, every Saturday, like I can ask what movies you guys want to watch or put up a poll, and maybe we could watch whatever. Or maybe like we can just talk about what that'd be a good idea. A movie night, like maybe we can make those Saturday nights. That'd be a fun idea. You said, Jimmy, you said I had to make an Avengers team choice 10 members, anyone from the comic and movies. If you had to make Avengers team choice 10 members, anyone from comics and movies. I don't know, man. That's hard. To think on the top of my head at 4 a.m., that's very hard. Shoot. I don't know. That's a hard question right now. But, like, it would probably be Captain America. It would probably be Thor. It would be Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, Shuri Black Panther. Who else? Ghost Rider. I'm trying to think of some other ones. So maybe Spider-Gwen. And also, I'm going to say Captain Marvel. Probably that's how I would do it. Probably. On the top of my head. That's probably how I would do it. But like I said, this is 4 a.m. That's just what I could come up on the top of my head. Probably Daredevil. I'll probably change Iron Man out for Daredevil. Because I like Iron Man I like Daredevil way more than Iron Man now. So Daredevil. Nathan, you said maybe a little before 4 because I work nights and that's when I usually clock in. Maybe 3. Okay, 3 o'clock's fine with me too. If you guys like, I think 3 is fine. Is 3 o'clock fine for everybody? Same. Okay, AK, you're saying same about the timing. Is that what you're saying? What would it be in Australia? I have no clue what it would be at 3 p.m. Eastern time. What would it be? What time would it be in Australia? It's crazy to me when you guys tell me where you are, like Australia, Paris, India. Like, jeez, like this makes me so happy that like I'm reaching everywhere. Like it puts a smile on my face. It makes me very happy. It's crazy. I would never have thought, but like, I'd be having UK viewers and like, I mean, like it's crazy to me. Like when you think about stuff like that. What about Hulk? AKA, I'd probably put Hulk on my list. Maybe I'd replace. I don't know. I don't really care for Hulk. Weirdly enough, like, shit, I forgot about the X-Men. If we're bringing in comic book characters too, like from the X-Men, bro, shit, that's hard. Because there's so many great Marvel characters that's really hard for me to do. I mean, like, the 10 characters, I don't know. Because when you think about the X-Men, when you think about the Fantastic Four, I totally forgot, you know what I mean? Symbiote, Spider-Man, Thor, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Moon Knight, Shang-Chi, Nightcrawler would be sick. Wolverine, Deadpool, and Groot. Dude, Wolverine, I'd probably add in there too. Doctor Strange is a good one. Symbiote Spider-Man is a good one. Moon Knight's a good one. Shang-Chi. I forgot about a lot of these, man. Like that, you guys make a great point. Like I said, it's again 4 a.m. brain's not working to gather an Avengers group right now. If it was the fate of the world and I had to gather an Avengers group at 4 a.m., I think we'd lose, probably, because my energy's gone. Energy is gone right now. Fun fact, Andor was finally on my birthday, November 23rd. Okay. Yeah, AK, I remember you told me that, like, it works differently time from Australia time and my time, and day-wise, I think you told me. So, yeah, I remember you did tell me that, like, you finally got episodes for Andor, like, on your birthday, like, way after, like, it was episodes way after or something like that you told me. What's everybody's plans today? I know that's, like, Wednesday now, the 26th, at least for me. If it is the 26th for you guys now, what's your plans for today? What's everybody's plans? Tomorrow I have a lot more free time, so I'll probably set up the stream for the first chill stream this Friday. I'll probably set it up, like, tomorrow. Guys, definitely do so. Also, please look into subscribing to the Patreon. Definitely look into it, because like I said, that really helps me out, and it helps me put, like, the money that you guys put into Patreon, the $5 a month, you guys get a lot of content. And mind you, like I said, a lot more content is coming. And it's unedited reactions. It's me sharing my screen, and you get the cool setup of me. That's the sound and the picture. Not only that, but like I said, you get my movie reactions. And not only that, but it helps out the channel, and whatever I make money-wise from Patreon, I put back into the channel. So definitely look into that. Not only that, if you have yet to subscribe to my gaming channel, please definitely do so. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers over there. Weirdly enough, if I could get, like, it's crazy to me, because I was talking to my friend Troy. I was like, I'm shocked that, like, I have, like, almost 800 subscribers here, if I'm correct. I can't remember, because I think we're at, like, 700 and something. Like, it's crazy to me that, like, not everybody is subscribed to my gaming channel. Like, even if you guys don't like games, even the fact if you guys could go support me over there, that would really mean the world to me. Even if you guys don't even care for, like, video games, just going over there and subscribing to me would mean the world to me. So definitely, if you haven't done so, please go subscribe over on my gaming channel. Yeah, I meant the finale episode of Andor. Yeah, like I said, I remember you telling me, you said, Nathan, you said putting together a team at 4 a.m. made me laugh. So true. Earth could be doomed. Exactly, Nathan. Like, I'm going to put together the worst freaking team at 4 a.m., bro. Like, I'm so tired right now. Like, I'm so tired. But, and I still got to upload my video to the Patreon, so I still gotta do that, before work is done, because, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, this is work for me, you know what I mean, like, this is my job, and I love doing it, so, of course, I still gotta get that video up. I work at 4 p.m., so I'm good for tomorrow. We'll wake up around 1 a.m. Yeah, okay, cool. So, yeah, you're saying you're good to stay on, clearly, because you said you work at 4. That's good. Nathan. Jamaica, you said, my team, Blue Marvel, and Ares Rogue, Moon Knight, Wonder Man, Spider-Man, or Spider-Woman. Okay, cool. Captain America, Thor, Sentry, Black Knight. That's sick, Jamaica. That's actually a freaking sick-ass lineup. Sentry. Damn, I can't believe I didn't add Sentry. Like I said, it's 4 in the morning. I'm forgetting Marvel characters right now. I'm blanking. Nathan, you said, like your Rogue, and Ares pick Jamigi. Yeah, Ares pick Jamigi. Yeah. It's a cool ass lineup. It's a good lineup. Nathan, I'll join your gaming channel. Just can't watch Fortnite. I spent thousands of dollars, and when I wanted to stop because I realized Epic is a cash grab, wouldn't let me give my account to my nephew. Yeah, damn, that sucks. Yeah, that's fine if you, like I said, I barely do Fortnite stuff because, like, it's one of those things where, like, I'm moving more towards, like, stuff that's not Fortnite. There's very rare I'll actually now stream Fortnite stuff. Like if it's cool collaborations, I'll do it. If it's not, I won't. It's something I do on the side. Like I do like I play that game with my friends. I very rarely stream that game anymore. I'm more going to like the content I'm covering on my game channel is strictly kind of like Spider-Man 2 content right now, and me also playing remastered. Like for people that don't know, I've been replaying Spider-Man Remastered for the first time on New Game Plus. I've played Spider-Man PS4, of course, but like multiple times, but this is the first time I've kind of been playing through Remastered as we count down to the release of Spider-Man 2 come October 20th. So I beat the game last Sunday. I missed previous Sunday's stream because I was super busy on Sunday. I was helping out my sister down at their house. She's like re-renovating her house. So I was not able to get on stream. So starting this Sunday, I'm going to finish the side missions on Spider-Man Remastered, and then starting next Sunday, I will be moving on to Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like I said, this is a countdown to Spider-Man 2 come October 20th. And guys, like I said, that's going to be a full-length stream. I'm going to try to beat the game when Spider-Man 2 comes out. I'm thinking about not ending the stream. The goal is to like beat the game in one stream. It's going to be a long stream, depending on when the game releases. If it's going to be a midnight release, I'm not staying up all night. I just thought to myself, I probably won't do that. I'll probably stay up as late as I can and beat as much of the game, and then I'll get some sleep, and I'll probably start up the stream the next day and then finish the game. That's probably what I'll do. But the main thing I'm super excited about doing on October 20th. Like I said, I have the stream up if you guys want to like put on your notifications for it for October 20th for when Spider-Man comes out, and I will be streaming the game. I will be doing an unboxing for the collector's edition, like the statue I'm going to be getting, the steelbook. I'm going to be doing an unboxing on stream as well of me as me playing the game. So like I said, guys, if you're interested, go subscribe over there. Nathan, you said I do understand the collabs were awesome and why I was addicted to Fortnite for years. I had to get off because of the addiction, yeah, and I feel so free now, laughing my ass off. Nathan, I agree. I get really annoyed with Fortnite, and just because how sweaty it gets, and it makes me never want to play, especially me and my friends haven't played in a minute in the last couple of days because it's gotten way too sweat. Jamaica, you said now Chaos Master of Evil Team 10 members. I have no clue. Nathan, you said just started playing Miles Morales myself as well, and about to beat it. Great freaking game. It's a great freaking game, Nathan. It definitely is. And like I said, guys, if you're interested in watching any of my previous streams on Spider-Man Remastered, they're up on my live streams playlist. They're up there with all my streams. And like I said, pretty soon we're going to be moving on to Miles Morales, and then pretty soon we're going to be playing Spider-Man 2. So like I said, definitely go like those streams for me. It means the world to me if you guys could go like those streams and go subscribe to my gaming channel. And it would mean the world to me if you guys put on the notifications for my next for the stream for Spider-Man 2 come October 20th. That stream is up. You said Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming to Disney Plus August 22nd. Yeah, and August 2nd, and Across the Spider-Verse coming to digital August 11th. I heard about that. Like I said, reactions are going to be coming to Patreon, so keep a lookout for that. John, you said, I finally saw Dead Reckoning Part 1 over the weekend. Enjoyed the hell out of it. Enjoyed the hell out of it. The action is ridiculous, but not as absurd and where the Fast and the Furious is right now. Exactly. Like I said, John, like I totally agree with you, because it's like it's crazy to me how grounded the Mission Impossible franchises stayed. And it's very impressive, because when you think about franchises, it's like the Fast and the Furious has gotten like ridiculous and so absurd that's like they've went fully away from street racing. Mission Impossible has been the only franchise to be consistent, but still get like crazier when it comes to like the things in the movies, but still feels grounded in the universe, which is amazing. And I think that's all thanks to like Tom Cruise wanting to keep it grounded, wanting to keep it in like continuity of the universe. I'm glad you really enjoyed it. I love that movie. It's definitely like one. It's my fourth favorite movie of the year, which I want to like put up my listing of like my ranking of movies of the year so far. I'll probably put it up at some point. Like I'll probably put it up on the community tab. Because I'm thinking about doing that, like my rankings of the movies of this year. AKA, I prefer these shorts that look like stream. Wait, what? I prefer these shorts that look like stream. AKA, what do you mean by that? Nathan, I'm getting a little late. I'm getting a little late for it's getting a little late for team mashups, Jamiggy. Well, we all winding down here. Not that I don't want to totally rate teams, but it's late. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Nathan. It is very late, and if it was earlier, I would totally try to do this, but like it's so late right now. I'm actually getting ready to end the stream. My team: Rogue, Scarlet Witch, X-Men Evolution version, Doctor Strange, Nick Fury, Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Moon Knight, and Jean Grey, Phoenix Force. That's a great listing, Jerry. Great listings. Nathan, you said your gaming channel on here, same name, same channel, or different name for gaming channel. I'll like all the vids. Okay, Nathan, my gaming channel is in the channels like list. When you go to my like main channel here at Heroverse, if you go to channels and click channels, it's Heroverse Gaming. That's all it is. It's just without the, so it's just Heroverse Gaming. And you can just click it and then just and go subscribe to my channel if you go to my channel's playlist. But thanks for asking, though, and thank you so much that you're going to like the vids and subscribe. Thank you so much. AK, you said Muse is supposed to be the main villain. I heard. I'm super excited, AK. Muse is supposed to be the main villain of the first part of Daredevil Born Again. In the comics, he's a villain that kills people and collect their blood and spray paint. I'm super excited. He like uses their blood as art to make art. Dude, it's gonna get so dark. We're not ready. So the haters out there, they're saying, "Oh, Marvel's not gonna go that dark with that show. It's not gonna reach Netflix level dark." Just wait. I can't wait to grin and tell the people that are hating right now on Marvel and hating on Disney, saying they won't get that dark. I can't wait to make a video and say, where are the haters now? Where are the haters now? I can't wait. Because I can't stand people just trashing on Marvel. It's really frustrating. It's like, come on, like, if you don't like it, like, there's the door. You know what I mean? There's the door. Marvel's not forcing you to stay here. John, you said Fast and the Furious went from street racing to Mission Impossible with the use of cars. Okay, but Fast and the Furious hasn't even went to Mission Impossible. Fast and the Furious has went to like dumbassery. Like that's the best way I could put it. It's like went to shit that's like not even what Mission Impossible would want to even touch. Like that's how what bullshit Fast and the Furious has went to. Nathan, you said gotta watch. Wait, gotcha. Will do. Head into bed soon, bro. What's your name? I can't say goodnight, bro. Heroverse. I will. I can't say goodnight, Heroverse. Well, I guess I can. Lol. Zach. My name is Zach. Nathan. If you haven't, because if you couldn't tell from if you go like if you click my main channel, in the description, like underneath the Heroverse, it says, "Hi, my name is Zach. I'm 24." But yes, my name is Zach Nathan. Nice to meet you. I know that you found my stream you found my stream. I think it was like a stream ago or 2 streams ago. It's been super nice to meet you, man. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you subscribed here, and I'm glad that you like the channel and you like the vibes of the channel. That makes me very happy that you like the vibes here, and it really makes me happy that you found my channel. So yeah, thank you again. Have a nice night, man. I'm glad that you joined the stream, and I'm glad you wanted to go subscribe to my gaming channel. It means the world to me. I love the support, guys, truly. John, you said, do you have any favorite gadgets from Mission Impossible series, for me, it's the masks and contact lenses. Oh, for sure the masks. John, for sure the masks. I love the masks. And the use of them, super fun. AK, the fight between Gaia and Gravik in Secret Invasion was the best fight in all of the Disney Plus Marvel shows. It was badass. I can't lie to you, AK. It was truly badass. I wouldn't say it was the best, but it was pretty badass what they were doing. Like the use of the powers and shit like that. We've never seen that before. So it was really cool. You said also R.I.P. Juice World, AK True. Facts. R.I.P. Juice. 100%. 100%. That man will always be missed. Truly, truly. But guys, like I said, I'm actually going to end stream now. It's 5 a.m. I got to get this video up and I got to head to bed. I might actually, like, get something to eat real quick. I'm starving, so I might actually, like, get some chips or something before I, like, while I'm editing. But stay tuned for the first chill stream this Friday at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be super fun. I hope to see you guys all in here. Definitely, like I said, I'm going to put it up tomorrow so you guys can schedule, like, put on notifications for it for this Friday so you guys know when I go live. So keep a lookout for that tomorrow. I'm going to get it up. But like I said, guys, if you haven't done so, please go subscribe to my gaming channel. Please, again, like the stream if you haven't done so. And also make sure to share the stream. Let Marvel know that we do streams here. So that way, you know, one of these days they can, you know, they can invite me to a red carpet. It would mean the world. That would be badass. That's the goal, is to kind of get invited to, like, to interview people and to get invited to, like, you know, red carpet events and stuff like that. So definitely, guys, like I said, if you have social media, share these streams, let people know, share it with Marvel, tweet Marvel, at Marvel, go definitely go do so. It would mean the world to me. When did he die? Juice WRLD died, I want to say, I think it was back in 2018, 2019, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'm hungry as well. Yeah, I'm super hungry, AK. I actually have 3 slices of pizza left. I'm actually going to heat that up in the oven. AK, the stream should be called a Q&A. A Q&A. Yeah, I guess chill stream, like Q&A Fridays? Do we like that? Do we like chill stream, Friday chill stream, or Q&A Fridays? I like the Q&A Fridays, AK. That's actually not a bad idea. Nathan, hell yeah, Night Bro, building, yeah, Night Bro, keep building, bro. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you so much, Night Man. Have a nice night. Have a nice day. Jimmy, bye. I'll see you later. AK, I had pizza yesterday. There's so many great pizza places here in Pittsburgh. There's this place called Giovanni's, fire. And there's a place called Pizza Company, fire. I had pizza from Pizza Company. I have some ranch. I gotta go. I gotta get off stream so I can go eat. I'm starving. Night pizza hits so well too. AK, Q&A Fridays is better. Okay, we're gonna call it Q&A Fridays. Stay tuned for that this Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Q&A Fridays. Keep a lookout tomorrow. But guys, as always, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.